Sokubela silikhabisa kasepapa pure stadium. Lapho kuhlala khona abafana beHighlanders abafana beJalabosi. Silikhabisa epapa pure sisizophelela lapha abafana beHighlanders. Yesikhathi sika 3 o'clock. Abafana uzabiyozila napho. Abafana beHighlanders. Babathatha labo sibathatha iligi. Njalo balikhona bakhumala mhlaba. Abafana beHighlanders abashola yabatshisa phoso. Alexander Kurula Basego. Benjamin Makarangi. Peter Andam. Martina Katazina Job. Roman Kubo. Natai Mario. Highlanders not too manyati. Welcome, Fala Bujali, Fala Highlander. Uchama hlala nyama mfana.
Ngiphilile baba Sibanda, ngiyabonga. Ngiyabonga khona lapha ekhaya.
Leyi mfana, nxa usizingoma leyi.
Hayi man, senganto sense BF yazi, ngizwa sense BF straight.
Nodumo uthini mfana kithi?
Ngiyaphila mfowethu njani?
Ayaphila nodumo akubingelela abalaleli and sicela wonke umuntu obukele ngalesi sikhathi ashare ivideo leyi ifake ku page ye Highlanders laphana nxa ngiyakwazi ukuthi lifake ipage leyi kulokuzeni kukhasi le Highlanders laphana li-share yonke indawo ukwenzela ukuthi abantu babuye ngobunono obukhulu. Unodumo usiphathele inews ukubana hayi ibrugwe lidabukile lifuna ukuthungwa. Akubingelele abalaleli nodumo then sibe sesingena emsebenzini omkhulu kakhulu.
Ngiyabingelela bonke abalaleli abangabe belalele ngalesi sikhathi. ngithemba ba safe lapha abakhona and ngikhulekela ukuthi behlale be safe lapha abakhona.
Very good. Nodumo umuntu oyazakala kakhulu. Abantu bayangena sibili abathi guys, do me a favor guys. Ngicela lishare kakhulu ivideo le. Ngiyacela wonke umuntu lapha ashare. I'm not going to share a page. Ngicela lishare lonke. Sibuye nini madoda? Sizoye lapha isibhedlela sakithi okuthiwa yi-Highlanders Football Club. Sizoye lapha isigulane sakithi okuthiwa yi-Highlanders Club. Nxa ukwazi ukuthi ungumuntu osupporta i-Highlanders njengami uPhilip Sibanda, i-team esiyaziyo, i-team iyezwe lonke, amahlolanyama, uNoduma usifuna ukuthi alitshele konke okwenzakalayo, umkhuhlane okhona ukwenzela ukuthi nxa kufuneka osiyazi buye lakhe. Noduma, okokuqala ngubani othiwa uNoduma?
uNoduma nyathi ngumntwana ozelwe esigodini eDiners Pools eMzingwane eMathebeleni South. uNodumo ungumntwana weHighlanders. uNodumo okwamanje ungu-chairman we-Highlanders Supporters Chapter yase South Africa.
Okay, right. Nodumo ungu-chairman ama-supporters e-Highlanders e-South Africa. How long have you been in this post for?
I've been chairman for the past 3 years. So I'm the chairman 2018, 2019, and 2020.
Right. So when we're talking about chairman, because sibona kulobudlwangu obuyenzakala eHighlanders, I don't want to lie to you. Mina I know wena ungabukubona kodwa ungasoze ukukhulume. Ubudlwangu bukhona. Bangabe bekhona abanye abantu abapha ukuthi ayena lo ngubani. How recognized are you ngeHighlanders ngokwayo?
Okokuqala ngithe mina ngingu-chairman we-South Africa chapter, but ngingakabi ngu-chairman ngi-official member e-Highlanders Football Club. I'm actually a life member ye-Highlanders Football Club, and that is something ekhona eyazakalayo, and as a chairman futhi we-South African chapter, I'm recognized by the club because each chapter yethu falls under even i-constitution ye-Highlanders Football Club koBulawayo.
Yeah, very good. So usukucacile kathesi ukuthi hayi umuntu oyazakalayo kakhulu nxa kukhulunywa ngabantu be-Highlanders uyazakala, into ebesivele siyifuna. Right. Sizacela bonke abafuna ukubuza imibuzo ngoba ingabe khona imibuzo lami engayaziyo or engehlule kuyibiza. Bonke abafuna ukungena bengangena abafuna ukungena, kodwa ekuqaleni kwethu siyacela ku-program leyi ukuthi asifuni bandlululo, asifuni tribalism, asifuni kuthiwa kona what. If you know ukuthi you are like that, for today I kindly ask you not to come with such things, because when you talk about the Highlanders, we talk of i-team yomuntu wonke, yikho bethi i-team yelizwe lonke. Right. Kuyini okukuletha lapha Jakala koNyathi?
Okungibisa lapha yindaba yesikwelede i-Highlanders Football Club elaso. What brings me here is the Highlanders Football Club debt. So njengomntwana we-Highlanders Football Club, I came up with the initiative yokuthi we need njengabantwana be-Highlanders Football Club all over the world ukuthi sikhone ukubambana so that we can clear isikwelede that Highlanders Football Club have. And there are reasons behind why ngicabanga ukuthi kuqhakathekile ukuthi lesi sikwelede sikhone ukuthi sisiclear.
Kanti isikwelede sona esihlala sikhulunywa Ndumi, Noduma, I don't want to lie to you. Mina, I have always called you Ndumiso. Ngicela okwanamhla ungixolele ukuthi Ndumi. Yazi ukuthi all the time, it's maybe because nguNdumiso kumele. I always call, even nxa ngikhuluma ukhomenta lawe ukubona mbhala Ndumiso.
Yeah, kunjalo, I understand.
So ngicela ungixolele lapha enzabe ngiphosisa khona. Isikwelede lesi sivela ngaphi? Where is this thing coming from, isikwelede?
Okay, okokuqala into engifisa ukuyitsho ukuthi i-Highlanders Football Club is the only team in Zimbabwe eyenza ama-annual general meetings. Secondly, i-Highlanders Football Club is the only team I can say in Zimbabwe historically eyenza ama-financial books ayo ebe-audited. So isikwelede lesi kuyisikwelede esingasomfihlo. That's the first thing. Ayiso secret. Isikwelede lesi it's a legacy debt. Mostly i-debt lay i-debt eqalise during i-Zim dollar time. And when there was conversion to when the Zim dollar crashed, this isikwelede lesi yaqhubeka. So basically isikwelede leso esikhuluma ngaso isikwelede esi-owa khona, for example izesa, isikwelede esi-owa khona i-tel 1, isikwelede esi-ona khona i-council, isikwelede esi-ona khona ama-players including ama-former players, njalo isikwelede esile-portion eyeZimra. Basically okwenza kume isikwelede generally ukuthi uzothola ukuthi ku-season i-sponsorship i-club iyabe inayo, including nemali i-club eyithola kuma-gate takings. Imali leyi ayeneli ukubhadala all izinto kumele zenziwe. So isikwelede lesi sivela kulezi zinto, specifically kakhulu izesa, i-tel 1, i-city council nama-former players plus izimra.
So isikwelede esikhulu okunganani, imali enganani yonke leyo?
Isikwelede esikhuluma ngaso in Zimbabwean dollars, in Zimbabwean RTGS system, we are talking about between 700,000 and 800,000.
700 ngama-RTGS lawo.
Yes.
So si-affectani manje ku-Highlanders laphana isikwelede leso nxa ungasitshela mfana ke?
The reason why ngibisa le initiative ukuthi normally nxa ungumuntu onesikwelede unama-disadvantages. And njengoba ngitshilo ngathi this isikwelede lesi it's a legacy debt. So uzothola ukuthi in my belief sometimes uba nama-disadvantages ma usiyakwenza ama-negotiations for ama-sponsorship, for example, ngenxa yokuthi uvele uwaziwa njengomuntu onesikwelede. Ungakunanzelela in the past 2 or 3 years, there is isikwelede lesi has not been increased, I can say. But the fact that isikwelede lesi khona siba i-disadvantage ku-club ma isiya-negotiate ama-deals. For example, even nawe ma ungathi ufuna, for example, ukuthi wenze something, ma unosikwelede une-risk ohlala unayo because of isikwelede.
Ule-risk enkulu kakhulu. So
it's always i-risk enkulu kakhulu ma uhlala nesikwelede. So that is why I believe ukuthi it is for us to take Highlanders forward. We need to unite and clear this debt, and then we move forward. And the thing is, as we move forward so that we don't create another debt, and that is the key thing. We clear this debt and move forward.
So when you raised this issue, I know what you have raised this issue with our big directors and whatever, our Highlanders. How did they respond to this?
Okay, into engineers when I came up with this initiative, the first thing engineers was to talk to the club. The chairman, the chief executive officer, chairman Ubaba Mhlophe, chief executive Udube, and then lo Jara Ubaba Ndebele. And by recognizer, and they accept this initiative. And the thing is, by kunanzelela nabo futhi, they are working. Unfortunately, Bona, they've got day-to-day the club. So our players, they need food now. Our players, they need to be paid now. So it becomes so difficult for them. They can't date which is legacy debt. But at least at the same time, they need to look for imali to run the club today. So they recognize and they've accepted that we run this thing. And the promise, Ekona, the first promise that I have is that there's going to be transparency in what we're doing.
Very good. Right. You know, I don't want to lie to you, Nyati. Highlanders is a massive, massive club, and but ilama problems our tackle for. It's not a rocket science. Ukukhuluma iqiniso. There is a lot happening. There is a lot happening. So I know you just came in 3 4 years ago, but how were they raising funds for in the last few years? Highlanders is I think Highlanders is coming to 100 years now. How old is Highlanders now?
Yeah, Highlanders it's 6 years from now will be 100 years. It was
100 years.
it's
Yes.
established actually in 1926. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
100 years in 6 years.
Yes.
So we're
So
94 now.
what I'm trying to say is here, some of the things we are going to talk here are going to offend a lot other people. But you know, I have got Highlanders in my heart. You have got Highlanders in your heart. All these people have got Highlanders in there. We need to ask questions and ask, So for me to, I'm just asking for other people. For me to contribute, I need to see ukuthi kuthiwa umuntu ofuna ukuncedwa kumele nami ngibone ukuthi uyazama ukuzinceda. How were you guys helping yourselves before?
Okay, okokuqala ngifisa uku-explaina ukuthi i-initiative le engikhuluma ngayo, which is Highlanders Football Club Debt Initiative, i-initiative engibuye nayo as umntwana we-Highlanders, as a Highlanders supporter. Now the second part, mina ngi-chairman wama-supporters association eSouth Africa. So ezinye izinto ngizoziphendula ngokwazi kwami njengelunga le-Highlanders, but okunye maybe kungangehlula, but I will try my best ukuthi ngiphendule yonke into njenge-Highlanders member ohambayo kuma-AGM sometimes, and okunye ngizokuphendula. So basically engikunanzelelayo ukuthi i-club i-Highlanders Football Club iyi-club which is in Bulawayo, in Matabeleland, in Zimbabwe. And basically sonke siyayazi i-situation that Zimbabwe economically is. So ungakunanzelela yikho ngithe i-debt le esikhuluma ngayo, it is isikweletu, which is a legacy debt esingaqalanga izolo. It has been over a period of time. It has been over a period of time. So ungananzelela kubo 98, 99, 2000, 2001, when izinto zazingathiwa zisaqinile eZimbabwe, there was not much debt because the club was, our companies were there. Sasinama companies amaningi asponsayo, Onduna Foods and other companies. Njalo abantu abaseZimbabwe, they were able to go and fill up the stadium because economic situation yayisavuma. So now with sponsorship plus with fans egcwala stadium, so the club was able to run its affairs. But now, due to economic situation, we have got the same cost, I can say, because our players, we are looking at 30 players, we are looking at juniors, and those people, but they are supposed to be taken care of. But the financial side now, because of the economic situation, there is sponsorship, the money that comes in through sponsorship and the money that comes in through fans is not enough to run the club. So that is how this debt come in.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, today I want people to contribute. This is your club. This is a team, Eskulesi supporters, soldiers, Lapa, the team here, we all have our team, Kenya here, Highlanders. So if you want to come in, go to my page on Facebook. There's a link and you lapana StreamYard. Lizibuzele imbuzo undumiso mina ngithi undumiso anyway, but yena nguNodu Monyati. Lelo ngeletho lokudlala inkomo elokuthi Ndumiso. So nxa kuyikuthi ifuna ukumbuza imbuzo ngena nini libuye limbuze imbuzo sizikhulumele, because you know what, we need to help this team. So imali ekade so far sike sabona Nodumo kulama contributions aseqalisile ukwenzakala, we have seen other places. So far kuyini seke kwathi kwakhutshwa, isikhona yenye esike yakhutshwa yini eselake yizwa ukuthi hayi sokule yenye esikhutshiwe mbijana?
Okay, okwenzakeleyo is that we have got an account, account lapha eSouth Africa, FNB, and then because Highlanders ilabantwana all over the world, America, UK, Australia, Canada, and other countries, we opened an online platform which works exactly like GoFundMe. So now we gave a feedback this week of imali esesitholile as we speak. From my head, imali ibi around 25,000 rands. But 3 days ago, it was about 20,000. But as I speak, it's around 25,000. The support is there. And what we have promised is that we'll be as transparent and give feedback as much as we can.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. So, I have got another question here. I mean, this is my personal question. We have got people. I'm a legend. Highlanders, like my brother Alexander Kurula Masego. You know, I talk to him, but when it comes to football, Highlanders things, I'm just a fan. I love Highlanders. I don't want to play to talk on. I'm just a fan of Highlanders. When I go to Highlanders, I mean I pay. But how active are these people? I mean, are they part of? Are you working together in South Africa? Because I know when you mention people like Alexander Masego in South Africa, he's a massive guy, and I think he's one of the guys who can help us as well to raise funds. How can he help us to raise funds? He has got influence in South African football. I mean, in places like where he played, that we can call a Highlanders to go and perform against another South African team there. Then we raise few money, few funds. So people like Alexander Masego, are they active? Are you working with them or they've been? I know that I read some few years ago, I could read these names, but I don't know now. How active are these people towards our supporters, Highlanders?
Alexander Maseko, for example, the cool ruler, is very active and is very supportive of this initiative. It's not only Alexander Maseko that we are targeting. We are trying as much as possible ukuthi even access as we speak. We are trying also to access uPeter Ndlovu. Ugama, abaningi bamazi uLikwa Gama is based in Canada, is active in this initiative, is supporting this initiative also. Kulabanye ngeke ngibaqambe ngamagama because we are still negotiating labo ukuthi bebe part and parcel of this initiative, because the bottom line is initiative yabantwana be Highlanders. We need to come together and unite, and united we will clear this debt.
That's good. That's good. Before we go to all other funding and other things, you know, not Dumo, this post you have has got so many squabbles. I know you have never told me this, we have never discussed this, but I know that here and there you have received so many names and things and this and this. How difficult is to be honest with me, my brother? We know we're not fighting, we are enjoying here. This is a topic of Highlanders. How difficult is to hold this this post?
The first thing eqakathekileyo ukuthi unanzelele ukuthi this is community work. Ma ukwazi ukuthi you are serving good community, you are serving for the community, then you must be able to know ukuthi within the community abantu bacabanga izinto ezehlukeneyo, and then kunabanye futhi abazokhuluma izinto abazicabangayo bethi but nxa bezikhuluma abasho ukuthi izinto abazicabangayo bathi yizinto ezenzakalayo. So when I came in, when I accepted to lead the SA chapter, I knew that izinto ezabakhona, but the bottom line is izenzo kungemazwi. The best way to solve problems is to be active indlela yakho ehamba ngayo abantu babone ubuhle, because akusizi ukuthi uzidefende ngokukhuluma. ukwenza kwakho yikho kwenza ukuthi abantu even lalabo abakhuluma izinto ezingekho wrong bazophelelwa into zokukhuluma as long as uhamba kahle and then ungaphambanisi. But lapho uphambanise khona futhi umuntu osebenzela i-community must be able to accept evume ukuthi lapho uphambanisile. This is how I'm handling the leadership SA chapter.
So SA chapter, how many are you there, or how many are you as a team?
The members banengi. For example, if you look Facebook page, we're over 20,000. But now when it comes to paid up members, that's where the members, almost like we're talking between 50 and 100 people. But in Highlanders, into eqakathekileyo ukuthi i-Highlanders inama members who are paid up. But remember ukuthi i-stadium usingena abantu abe-Highlanders abango 20,000 who are also Highlanders sons and daughters. So it's not only about paid up members, but it's about serving all the members. For example, i-page South Africa ile almost 20,000 abantu. So even if they are not paid up members, those are the people that I'm supposed to serve. Those are the people engibalalelayo abakukhulumayo, and I will always make sure that abakukhulumayo kuyenziwa.
So Highlanders Stadium, BF, is that what you're talking about? Ingena abantu aba 20,000?
No, I am giving an example.
Okay.
I-Highlanders officially, members are officially awafiki even 1,000 or 2,000. But stadium ungena abantu 20,000. So all those members, even though they are not fully paid up members, they are part and parcel of the members that need to be listened to.
Right. I know, I get you. Right. Guys, I don't want to ukuthi ngihambe singakayikhatshana lokho kulokuza siza mala sihle siqale sifake not mfuna ubukhangela ama question laphana lawe ukwenzela ukuthi sihambe kanye singazikhani. Right, laphana asked about. Okay, eja WhatsApp sizabuya kiyo back. So we do see Highlanders in the next 5 years. Okay, mana sizayibisela le. Ikhona bengicela nansi la. Ithi kona bengicela ukubuzela bengicela ubuzele kubaba uNyathi ukuthi iHighlanders ngeke ikhone yini ukuthi ivule ama-company nge-brand yayo like Highlanders Roller Mill or eGoli sivule khona City Boso. Angiyazibonela ama-comments.
Yes, ngiyayibona. The Highlanders officially yona I don't think ingakwenza lokho, but i-Highlanders can work with abantu be-Highlanders ukuthi kwenze lokho. For example, a member of Highlanders engakhona yena ukuthi evule i-company ye-milling ekhulumisane le-Highlanders beyenze impuphu ebhalwe Boso, for example, and then maybe lowo muntu ebesithi okay, i-Highlanders is going to get 5% or 2% commission for every kg or 2 kg ethengisweyo. Those are the business plans which are worth it, and definitely the club leadership can talk to abantu abanjalo.
Okay. Then ayebuza laphana omunye ujaha laphana uthi ngufreza laphana uyayibona athi what guarantee do we have that if this debt is cleared also won't create another debt?
Okay, the first thing ngiqalisa ukukhuluma ngale initiative. Okokuqala, if you want to clear something, you need to recognize. Ma ufuna ukuya phambili, you need to recognize ukuthi uvela ngaphi. So it is key umbuzo obuzwa ngumpofu laphana. The reason why ngabuya ne-initiative lay is to prove ukuthi Highlanders can be the best sponsored club. If we are united on a yearly basis with the once-off payments of, let's say, for example, 200 or 300 rand, it would be more than enough for Highlanders to run its affairs. So if we do this and we prove that united we can clear this debt, I don't see Highlanders ever again getting into debt.
I don't see.
Because if we are united, and for example, I gave an example, if abantwana be-Highlanders, I gave an example when I started the initiative leyo ukuthi ngingathola abantu abangu-1000 who are willing ukuthi bekhiphe ngomnyaka 500 rands, will have raised 500,000 from abantu abangu-1000. Now, there is no club in Zimbabwe which can have that sponsorship right now. Cash isizini iqala 500,000 plus in rands terms. So if we do this, we then expect that going forward, nama ideas akhulunywa lawo ama-business ideas, all those things, izinto ezenza ukuthi Highlanders financially ibe stable. Because the bottom line is, if we clear the debt and if we manage to raise these funds, in my view, leadership ekhona, I don't see that usenzakala, because the leadership ekhona, the team is being able to run, even though kunzima, they are being able to run under tough circumstances. But now, if we avail the funds, there is no way, in my view, ngombono wami, that we can serve in this situation again.
Very good. Okay. Right. Ikhona laphana enye kade ngifuna ukuyibona ekade ngiyibonile laphana, but I think Manasbon le ethi khona, please publish those audited accounts, please, for transparency sake. I don't know which one are you willing to say this, or you will say this, or I don't know. Uyayibona le efakwe lapha kuJakarta Hosting.
Yayibona ipoint kaKhamanga. I think sithe siqala i-live broadcast yethu, I explained ukuthi in Zimbabwe, since 1980, Highlanders is the only club on a yearly basis where the members meet in an AGM in January, end of January, and the club publishes the financials, and the financials are audited by auditing companies in Zimbabwe. This is what Highlanders does. So imali esikhuluma ngayo, on a yearly basis, ama-members e-Highlanders ayahlangana end of January ngomnyaka wonke. End of January, Highlanders members meet koBulawayo e-clubhouse, and the treasurer brings in ama-financials, and the auditors, they also give in their audit statement ngama-financials. So akunamfihlo in terms of ama-financials e-Highlanders. Just like institutionally, whatever money will be raised end of this month, masine 10,000 kumbe sine 20,000 kulist yabantu abakolodwayo, sizothatha kumbe ngabathathu kumbe ngabangu-20 kumbe ngabangaki, those people will be paid, and that abantu ababhadelwe imali who have been cleared, kuza kumele according to indlela esoyenza ngayo, labo bantu bazobhala incwadi labo beconfirma ukuthi they have been paid, they don't owe, i-Highlanders don't owe them, and this is what we are going to do, and it will be broadcast.
Right. Ngiyakuzwa kahle. So if I can ask you, Jahel Dala, we have seen i-Highlanders club laphana koBulawayo. I mean, even though me, Nyathi, me, I'm a straightforward person. I know maybe it's because of the economy and whatever, but that clubhouse at the moment is just honest enough. I understand. I really understand. Sorry for listening, but I think that clubhouse in the last 10 years has gone worse. I understand the situation. I do understand. But if we had people who can run that clubhouse, people we have, who's willing to help, like you, other people, that clubhouse can make a lot of money. In South Africa, do you have anything like that? Or do you go and meet after the club? Do you have anywhere you say this is our clubhouse in South Africa?
South Africa asina clubhouse per se, but we've got venues which are by abantu bakithi who are Highlanders supporters, where we meet. Unfortunately, due to the economic situation in Zimbabwe, we used to have Super Sport, broadcasting ama-live matches. So we meet in different places, kulama lodge, some even hotels which are owned by abantu bakithi. We meet there, we meet in different places, sihlangane, but on a quarterly basis as a chapter, we have meetings where we meet members. So siyahlangana, but unfortunately, for the past 2 seasons, we don't have a broadcast company show ama-live games eZimbabwe.
Okay. Right. Guys, I kindly ask you ukubana nxa bekhona abafuna ukungena enye into esizayingena kiyo masinya ngoba i-network ingakwanisa ukusiqumeka khona ngale e-Africa kuyahlupha. But now Ndumi, nxa kuyikuthi abantu bafuna ukucontributor, as you mentioned ukuthi you know what, abantu abangu-1000 nxa uthenga imali engaka bangayiclear imali. Nxa abantu befuna ukucontributor, what are the procedures of contributing? Khona sizabuya-ke abantu khona bezangena nyathi la. A lot of people come in here. Abanye abantu they are always late. But bangaki, I mean, how can you contribute njani? Where can you get ama-details? And abantu abafuna ukufaka kathesi sihle sibanike ama-details baqalise ukufaka. Ngoba ukukhuluma laphana ukuthi khona xa umuntu ebhadala i-500 rand, asiforce umuntu ubhadala akufunayo. Let's not force people to pay what they can't. But i-500 rand nge-current rate kathesi ebantwini abase-UK, it's about 20 something pounds, which is, I mean, honest enough, nxa kuyukuthi singabantu sibile sithanda iqembu lethu, namhla singalala siyikhuphile leyo mali. So abantu abafuna ukufaka bafaka ngaphi? Sibanikeze ama-details sihle siqalise khonapha abafuna ukube sikhuluma, kodwa labo abantu befaka befuna ukuzwa imbono yabo abangene bazikhulumele. So those who want to be added, go to the Facebook Phillips Banda page. Lizabona StreamYard, click in and come in, we talk. Ulokuze minyathi ngubrother wethu. Khuluma ke Jahle Mdala.
Okay, ngiyabonga. Ngicela u-explainer something in terms of imali engikhulume ngayo. I-initiative le ngiqala, I just gave an example ukuthi nxa kungaba labantu abangu-1000,
yeah,
bekhipha 500 rands once off, which is about, let's say, $20 to $25 once off. Will clear isikwelede sonke se-Highlanders. I-Highlanders isale inemali to start whatever other business abafuna ukuyirana. We get abantu abangu-1000 today. Next week, Highlanders will be debt free. But now, we find ourselves under a COVID-19 situation whereby abanye abantu abasebenzi. So it does not necessarily mean that we are limiting on 500 rand. Ukhona omunye engabe ole 50 rand. Ukhona omunye engabe ene 200 rand. Ukhona omunye engabe ene 1500 rand. We have got abanye abantu abase-USA who have been able to put in 1500 rand. We've got abanye abantu abase-Canada who have been able to put more than 500 rand. We've got abanye abantu who have put in 50 rand. EsiNdebeleni sithi umfula ugcwaliswa izafudlana. If we were 2000 people, sizokhipha less. If we were 3000, sizokhipha less. So the bottom line is united we will clear this debt. And it's not about Dumonyat, it's not about Philip Banda, but it's about unity. Masibambene will be able to clear this debt.
Right. Wawethu Mahlabe Zulu. Sizwe sika Mthwakazi. I don't like that word ukuthi Mthwakazi anyway. I don't want to lie to you. People, you can say whatever you want to say. But sizwe sakithi nansi ke i-challenge esilayo. Asizameneni ukulala namhla sibone ukuthi iqembu lethu le-Highlanders siliyenzela something. Sicela ama-details. Sibese sibuyela-ke kodwa ama-details esekhona siwaphine laphana. Ukuthi abafuna ukufaka izimali bafaka ngaphi?
Ama-details ngikuthumele ku-WhatsApp angazi ukuthi watholile na. Okwamanje sine 2 options. I-option yokuqala i-FNB account ese-South Africa. Then i-option yes-2 i-online system whereby you can pay nge-PayPal, you can pay nge-credit card, you can pay nge-debit card. So these are the 2 systems esinawo. Ngeviki ezayo the club has accepted that there will be an account which is independent from the day-to-day running of the Highlanders. The account will be opened Gobulawayo. The account will have Highlanders. One of the signatories will be the Highlanders lawyers, and also that account also will be audited by Highlanders auditors. The account will be for debt clearance only. So service an account in South Africa for debt clearance, it's an online platform for debt clearance, and then it's a Zimbabwean account for debt clearance. And then at the end of the month, imali resile, we are going to take that money, so we announce to imalini, go and clear some of the debt. Next month, ngokunjalo siyaphosela abazabe bethole next month siyaphosela. End of the month, clear. That's how we're going to run it.
Right. Ama-account details lapha angiwaboni kahle Jafel mana sibone. Awula khonapha eduze khonapho.
Into engiyesabayo ukuthi ngingasuka lapha ngiye ngale
hayi ma yekela kunjalo sizabona. Okay, sizabona ukuthi khona don't worry mana sibone asiqale sikhulume. Okay, but guys ngizayikhangela ilokhuzeni kwenye ifoni lapha. I think I have to open another page. Yeah, so Jafel Dala nazo imbuzo la uthi kona uyabuza lapha ujaha kokogolide la. I know him, this one is definitely going to contribute. Umfana kaChuma uyabuza uthi imalini i-membership.
I-membership hello angazi ngizwa.
Yeah, ngiyakuzwa kakhulu.
Okay, i-membership ye-Highlanders Football Club, there is two ama-membership options. Kune-ordinary membership.
Yeah.
Then also life membership.
Yeah.
So your options are corner, but over the head, unfortunately, they were recently increased due to this situation as a kaya, because it's the fees are in Zim dollar, so they were recently increased. But I will be able also to send that information.
Man, join membership here, Highlanders. I mean, lilama categories amangaki ku membership. You know, like me. Let's just say I want to join a VIP. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's VIP or whatever. But I'm in Jan and the membership in Nigan. What are the advantages of having a membership here, Highlanders?
Yeah, ngumbuzo omkhulu lo omuhle kakhulu, which is something that we are always discussing as ama chapters and as ama members. So there is only two membership options. Eyokuqala, ordinary membership. I-ordinary membership uzabe renew every year. So leyo iphansi imali yakhona, then you renew it every year. Then life membership it's imali yangikhona enganto ayithe xaxa phezulu. But normally what happens, like I said, it was increased just a month or so ago. Angiyazi ngekhanda imali yangikhona, but I will also send you that information. I think sifake na ku Facebook.
Because I don't want to lie to you.
Kulombuzo engiubonayo lapha engifuna ukuphendula obhalwe nguLinda.
Yeah.
uLinda uyabuza lapho uthi, meaning we don't have companies in Zimbabwe that can sponsor. I want to explain something eyenzakale manje. I-Highlanders main sponsor for the past 2 or 3 years has been Net1. As we speak now, as of now, Net1 has written to Highlanders. Explain it will not be going forward. It will not be sponsoring because of the COVID situation. It has changed our plans in terms of sponsorship. So as we speak right now, we are left. We don't have a main sponsor as we speak. Net1 is the one which is doing its sponsorship right now, but it has written that going forward, whatever was supposed to be imali for this year, it's fine, but due to our situation, it do not be sponsoring the Islanders going forward.
So issue awusela iyabinga la sponsor phela until we get another amanye sponsors.
It's a small sponsorship amancane avela lapha laphana, but its main sponsorship, because the Net One has been paying Highlanders players salaries. Net One has been paying Highlanders Football Club coaching salaries, basically. So now in Net One is moving out due to COVID-19. So you can see how tough Highlanders find itself in.
Nango omunye umbuzo uthi enye into engicela ubaba unyathi ukuthi sithole indlela yokufundisa abalandeli bethu ukuziphatha ngoba izikweleti eziningi ziyenziwa ngabala. That is a very, very valid point.
That's very true.
Yeah, ngabalandeli abasimochayo bengicela ukuba kube lama branches so that bazoyazana sikhuthazaneni. That is a very, because I used to go with Highlanders. I used to travel with Highlanders, Masvingo, Chapungu, whatever. You know what? Sometimes you ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Michael Maseko ukhulume a very valid point. Ezinye izikwelede esinazo is due to ubudlwangudlwangu obenzakalayo, because for your own information, according to Premier Soccer League rules, ungajikela imbodlela even yerubber plastic, ground A1, it was $2,000 before you go uyahlala phansi uthonisiswe icala. Ukujikela nje i-orange ground, it is $2,000. So it is very true that kuqakathekile njengabalandeli be-Islanders ukuthi sazi ukuthi ibhola lenyawo mawulidlala uyakhona ukuwina, uyakhona ukudrawa, njalo uyakhona ukudliwa. Kuqakathekile. And as Highlanders Football Club, iqiniso ukuthi i-Highlanders Football Club is investing a lot on ama marshals. Every game Highlanders kulama marshals. Even away games, Highlanders is investing on marshals abakhulumisana nama supporters ukuthi bengajiki. And ungakunanzelela in the past year or two, there's been a massive change, a positive change in terms of ukujikela. And ngithanda ukubonga abalandeli be-Highlanders ukuthi asiqhubekeni sisazi ukuthi masidlala ibhola lenyawo siyakhona ukuwina, siyakhona ukudliwa, kumbe siyakhona ukudrawa. Njalo ibhola according to FIFA rules, ref's decision is final. Esingakwenza nxa singazwani lo ref akukhulumayo ukuthi club yethu ngemva kwegame bayabhala ukuthi becomplain ku Premier Soccer League, but thina singacomplaina ngokujikela eground, iPSL iqala ngokuthi 2,000 phambili iphinde isicharge enye imali phezulu futhi. So into enhle uMichael ayikhulumayo lapha sizoqhubeka njengabantu be-Highlanders sikhulumisana ukuthi singajikela izinto eground.
That is a very valid point. Ngiba ngunikeza njalo futhi continue lapha mina ngisakhaya i-account yana. Nanka ama-question lapho ebalale ebhalwe nguNhlanhla.
uNhlanhla Ndlovu uthi yena, how many supporters do you have abroad? Iqiniso Nhlanhla, in my head, I believe we've got over 1 million supporters. We've got over 1 million Highlander supporters abroad. And even if there were 1 million supporters, imagine that we can easily each put in even one bond, and we've got 1 million bond. Club is quality is 300,000 on top. But unfortunately, now we're looking at izenzo kungemazwi.
Yeah.
That is why I even ended up saying, instead of talking about 1 million supporters, if we can get abalandeli abangu 1,000 bezinikele to pay 500 rands once off, which is about $20 once off. Next week, Highlanders will be debt free. Iselele mali futhi to do other things. The reason why I had to bring in that number, 1,000, and say, if we can get abalandeli be-Highlanders abangu 1,000 abazinikelayo to pay 500 rand one off, which is $20 to $25 once off, we'll clear this debt. It is because izenzo kungemazwi. Kulula ukukhuluma. Njalo nxa sikhuluma le amount ngithi 500 rands once off, like 500 rands ngomnyaka. It sounds like it's something that we can clear tonight. But izenzo kungemazwi akululanga ukuthi kwenzakale.
Right, guys. Abafuna ukufaka imali ku account yi Highlanders Football Club. So nxa ingabhalanga kahle. Highlanders Football Club. I-account number ngu 62783803 i-branch yi-Braamfontein, and then Braamfontein, and then i-code ngu-250655 ngizoyibhala i-code le branch. But abafuna ukufaka kathesi bhala nini account number naso lapho on the screen. Niqalise ukufaka elukukwanisa. I can't ask you guys, sifake nini you know, sizame nini ukuthi you know what, Marshal Commander, i-team yethu. Then nxa kwehlule next time sesibhadele isikwelede lesi lapho isizakwatshana khona labo nyathi sesibakwatsha ke ngezitiki nezigoli. But okwanamhlanje asike sizame nini madoda ukuthi hayi khonokho esikukhuphileyo kwanamhlanje siyakukhupha. Right, naso i-account yi-Highlanders Football Club, account number 6278 isescreen laphana 3803002. Then i-branch kuthiwa kona i-Braamfontein, then i-branch code ngu-250655 ngizoyibhala njalo ilokuzeni. But sisamelele bhala nini i-account kodwa ngizabe ngifaka ama-question laphana abantu bebuza ama-question. Ngiyacela bakwethu lishare kakhulu ivideo le ukwenzela ukuthi singashare ivideo le ukuthi sibe popular. Sishare ivideo le ukuthi kona sisukumise i-team yethu. Nansi lapha useyibhalile laphana, nansi isibhaliwe laphana, nansi ibhaliwe laphana ngumfana udumisile laphana amalova. Nansi yani account laphana, nansi. Right, right, mana sisamelele laphana ngike ngidinge amunye umbuzo laphana. Ukhona umbuzo omhle unhlanhla ubusumphendulile ngithi.
Inhlanhla bese ngiphendulile.
Right, ukhona laphana othe kona eqinisweni ibhoso iyadinga uchairman olemali okay. Mekela siqale simelela abantu babhale i-account number liyana la. But uthi eqinisweni ibhoso iyadinga uchairman olemali ozosiphathela yona yini. Uyabuza ukuthi ibhoso, I mean okunye lawe you know ngama-fans uyi-supporters whatever, but okunye ungaba le ndlebe nje ukwazi ukuthi ngokuzwa kwakho because lawe nxa ulele team lifuna i-team lomuntu olemali, uyabona, umuntu olemali ukuthi lathi angasisupporta, uyezwa, because alipho ukuhamba liyamile ukuthi hawu uPhilip ngoba upopular whatever, liyamdinga yini uchairman la ozimiseleyo ukuthi hayi madoda chairman lapha sifuna lawo ozosibhadalela izikwelede lezi, lathi sifuna lokhu lalokhu, liyamdinga yini chairman onjalo.
Okay, ngiyabonga. Umbuzo lo ububuze umbani? Isibongo.
Umbuzo ngumfana wakini uMaseko lidlala lonke isnuka. uMichael.
Okay, ngiyabonga Maseko. Mina kimi ngomcabango wami i-Highlanders Football Club idinga umuntu okwaziyo ukuthi i-Highlanders Football Club ngiyabantu bonke. That's the first thing. Second thing, i-Highlanders Football Club as long as thina, because anti thina sidithi abanikazi be-Highlanders. Nxa singabanikazi be-Highlanders Football Club, we need to chip in ngendlela ezehlukeneyo so that we run Highlanders Football Club. Abantu esibakhethayo laba into emele sinanzele ukuthi abantu esibakhethayo laba to be chairman, they are not paid a cent. They sacrifice their time. You know, during the season, I just want to give you an example. During the season, iClub idlala ibhola ngeSunday. Bengadlala ibhola ngeSunday. NgeMonday, i-executive iyahlangana ne-technical team to talk and discuss about igame edlalwe ngeSunday ukuthi kuhambe kuhle kumbe kuhamba ngakuhle. Nge-Tuesday, this same executive is supposed to make sure that the players are on training. Nge-Wednesday, sometimes training. Nge-Thursday, sometimes kulama midweek games. The same executive is supposed to make sure that we are ready to play games on Thursday. Nge-Friday, sebehlangana bekhuluma ngale game. Saturday, Sunday, another game. So we are talking about people abazinikelayo to do all this work, and they are not paid a cent. So to me, i-Highlanders Football Club is not for sale. I-Highlanders Football Club ingeyethu. We need to support whoever ozinikelayo to lead, because that is the first thing. Whoever is leading Highlanders for free. Ngumuntu ozinikelayo. So we need to support those guys, those people about leadership. That's the reason why ngikhuluma nawe Baba Usmanda ngathi mina Highlanders Football Club initiative le sikhuluma ngayo manje ingabe iqaliswe yimi uNodumo Nyathi, but it is not for me, because abantu abazobhadala iSquared. And for your own information, ngicela ukuthi umuntu nxa deposit imali, write your name, because everyone ofakileyo nge-50 rand i-reference bhala igama lakho, because that whole list siyayibhala phansi. That whole list is going to the club. In the Highlanders Hall of Fame, that list will be there. We are going to make a placard of every name of the person osefakile kumbe 50 rand, kumbe 1000 rand, kumbe 2000 rand, kumbe 20 rand. Whoever is going to put money there will be on that list esiyibiza ukuthi Hall of Fame. And we are going to clear the debt, whether we are going to clear abantu abangu 10 or we are going to clear abantu abangu 20. We are going to make that list and we will make it public.
My other question is, Nyathi, I have been in so many groups here, Highlanders. Amaningi kakhulu kuma WhatsApp. But I mean, into zobudlongodlongo, ufica ukuthi there are some other people who think they are so special to others. You know, ubona inkulumo zakho ukuthi ungakhuluma anything, something you want to bring about Highlanders. Awuzi inkulumo zakho ukuthi hayi ngiyakutshela, so ngantwakona, you know what? I think such things need to be addressed, because you know, as you are saying, no one owns Highlanders Lapana. Sonke singama-fans e-Highlanders. But uthola omunye umuntu ukuthi ungavela uphonga uthi my goodness, those things need to be addressed, you know. And ufica ukuthi maybe ujaha wakonyathi uzama ukwenza something, kulabanye abantu abambisayo kumbe bafuna ubu-chairman kumbe bafunani. Those things need to be addressed. You're putting other people who are willing to help with the team. You understand? We want you guys to come here and do a charity match, probably see the Highlanders versus the Chicken Inn in the UK. You understand? You tell me how many fans will come and watch your game to raise money. But
I understand the point yakho. Eqinisweni ukuthi umuzi nomuzi uvele ukhona umntwana olihlongandlebe. Into yokuqala engifuna ukuyikhuluma, umuzi nomuzi ukhona umntwana olihlongandlebe. There is always, in each and every home, there is always that troublesome person. But now, all we can do in our home is to keep talking, to say, izinto ezimbi ezenzakalayo sizikhuluma ukuthi zimbi. That is the only thing that we need to continue doing. Make sure ukuthi okubi okwenzakalayo siyakukhuluma ukuthi kubi, because if into embi isenzakala, kufana nje lokuthi umuntu ojikela ilitshe ground. If umuntu ejikela ilitshe ground and simhlekelela singamtshela ukuthi into ayenzayo imbi, tomorrow uzabuya labangani bakhe bezojika more. So all we can do is izinto ezimbi ezenzakalayo, we expose them, we talk about them, and we only believe ukuthi one day nalabo bantu abenza lezo zinto ezimbi, they will see into ezimbi abazenzayo. And all we can do also is to apologize to whoever has found himself engaged in such circumstances. We are sorry about that as Highlanders Football Club people. We preach unity, we preach ukubambana, and whoever is listening to this discussion, bakhona abanye who don't even support Highlanders, maybe ba support Chicken Inn, maybe ba support Red Stars asebafayo, maybe ba support Njobe Sundowns asebafayo, and those people, because bayazi Highlanders, they will be willing also to assist in terms of ukusifakela ama-50 rand lama-500 rand, and we appreciate each and every person who's akwenza lokho, and siyabonga ukuthi as a community we are united in this. Ngokunjalo we must be united against abantu abenza izinto ezimbi.
Right. Okay. No, it's fine. Right. Now komnye umbuzo lapha, mina bengivele ngizawubuza lo mbuzo mfana kanyathi. Athi probably wena kunye lapha athi la uyawubona umbuzo omhle kakhulu. You know, we have moved Nyathi. We have moved a lot, you know. And these are the things which makes things easier for us. Umbuzo omhle kakhulu ukuthi ama-season ticket madoda. That's what that means. I'm a season ticket holder here, Highlanders.
That is a very good question, Evela Gubabu Umasego Lapana. You know, I need to explain a situation yase Zimbabwe that abantu abanengi don't know. All clubs, ama clubs wonke ase Zimbabwe, they don't own the tickets. They don't run the ticketing. The ticketing of each and every game in Zimbabwe is run by the Premier Soccer League. That's the first thing I'm going to. That is the reason why when a club, ama clubs ahlangana isizini eqalisa bevumela nokuthi okay madoda ama ticket azabayi, for example bethi azabayi $5. Now the Premier Soccer League is the one which runs that. So now even if Highlanders ifuna udlala le Cape United or Highlanders ifuna udlala le Dynamos, if they feel like sifuna ukukhweza ama prize lawa, they need to go to the Premier Soccer League and get authority from the Premier Soccer League. So the club does not run the tickets. That's the first thing. And then the omnye umbuzo engifuna ukuthi enye point engifuna ukuyiraise ngama tickets ukuthi abantu bajala ukuthi kanti club ikhala ngemali kanjani thina sithona sigcwele eground. I want to explain this one. For every $1 that the umuntu ongene ground ayibhadalayo, Highlanders Football Club or any other club in Zimbabwe, at the end of the day, ithola 30 cents. For every $1 ebhadalayo a club ukuthi umuntu engene ground, the club, be it Highlanders, be it Dynamos, ithola 30 cents. Why? Because stadium, the councils, they take their portion, and they take the portion from gross, not from net. Then the second point is Zifa take its portion from gross. The Premier Soccer League take its portion from gross. And then we've got what is called ESRC, Zimbabwe, I think it's a Sports and Recreation Commission. Nayo itata I portion yayo from gross. And then Slama Poisa, Amapoisa abuye ground lawana. Now atata from gross. At the end of the day, the clubs in Zimbabwe, from every dollar paid, they remain with about 30 cents.
Yo. So what's one of the panel? Very it's a waste of time.
70% of that money is not going to the club. For every dollar, the club is 30 cents.
Now for ukuthenga ama-inform e-Highlanders angikhulumi ngelokhu ngefuna khona ngikhuluma nge-uniform e-Highlanders i-original Highlanders uniform. Where can I get it and how much is a shirt?
That's another point, which is a critical point in terms of fundraising for the club. But unfortunately, as we speak right now, the club does not have any original replicas. The last replicas club now the challenge that the club finds itself in is that for our replicas to be made, they want imali upfront. So the club will need to pay upfront in US dollars for the replicas to be made, and then EBC sensor ukuthi ithengise. So this is a challenge, but I'm reliably informed that the club is actually working on replicas ukuthi this season sibe nama replicas which can be sold and then sent to different people endaweni ezahlukeneyo.
You see, I'm an Arsenal fan. Sometimes I book online to go and watch Arsenal training. I pay money to go and watch any Premiership football training, like, but you book it in time. Don't you think those are the things we should be learning? That what? I mean, we have got, fans who wants to see Highlanders training, pay money, maybe for 3 hours or 2 hours to go and see Highlanders training. They just pay a small fee. Highlanders train and outside the fence, don't you think those are the things which can easily make money easy? Probably our players sign a signature and other things and sign a signature. Don't you think those are the things which can bring easy money for our club?
That is very true. Right now, you spoke about the clubhouse, Liana. The clubhouse, Liana, in our ground. We should not be renting our grounds, because renting our grounds to go and play, we are practice. It's money which is coming out. I am glad the club is actually working on summer ground within the clubhouse so that it team train. And then there is also another initiative which was there jura wall right around the clubhouse. So with that, I think I will raise that point. Jura wall right around the clubhouse. While least the team is training there, they can say, okay, I'm a dollar often we are going to team trainer. They will raise a lot of money. So it's a very, very point. I'm writing down my points now. Questions about I'm writing down and then I would send through to the club.
Yeah, because you know what? I mean, we all learn, we have traveled, we have gone to places, we have gone to Malawi, we have gone to Zambia, we have gone to, we learn, you understand? And we can sell, as that other guy said, we can make what you call what you call it?
This guy.
Grinding mill. Highlanders. We buy our own millimeter Highlanders. We sell in proprietary Highlanders. We know those are the things we can do. We can do our club city. Today we need Captain Highlanders having a special guest DJ on the club. Captain Highlanders having a special day for 1 hour. People come and watch and enjoy. Those are the ways. Stay some club and other things and make money. Those are my suggestions. We are willing to help so much. But now I have questions. What you gonna about Simanda? Basically, one day this is fire. About office here, Poso Labo. See about dinner. Our sympathetic peoples. I think you can read that. I think the guy loves Highlanders.
Yeah,
he's contributing a lot. If you want to say on that.
Yeah, we understand that. Maybe we'll arrange one day. Maybe what I can do, I think I suggest to because we said at the end of the month, at the end of May, whatever amount we'll have raised, we are going to clear the debt, because for a long time the debt has not been cleared. So Tina City, at the end of the May, whatever amount is ever seen now, we are going to clear 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people let's call it. And then maybe I suggest to we come back here, then okay, sithole imali ngo-end of May, clear abantu abangaki. And then bese maybe sesicela ukuthi I can do that ukuthi ngicele maybe chief executive officer Highlanders to be a guest also maybe treasurer Highlanders also to be a guest also to acknowledge and thank abantu abafakile imali in May, and then also nabo kungabi yimi engikhulumayo nawe bekhulume ukuthi from imali erayizwe ngoMay we have cleared izikweleti zabantu abangaka, so that kube transparent, and then maybe leminye imibuzo engabuzwa, but I suggest ukuthi kube focus towards debt clearance.
Right. Omunye uyabuza laphana umfana wokwamkhwena laphana athi Highlanders deserves better than that. Why can't the club sell ama shares? I mean, you can answer that, or you can say it's up to you. That, I mean, but it's a valid point. What you gonna ama shares Highlanders? Now I want to buy ama shares Highlanders. You know, but I mean, it's just about they've got to ask what is the way forward. But before you answer that,
I will answer that.
Before you answer that, guys, abafuna contributor nansi account number lapha nxa ufuna contributor FNB sebenzisani i-world remit iyahingene straight imali, but put your name as a reference. I-world remit iyayifaka straight imali ngemande iyabe si-appear, ufake igama lakho ukuthi kona nguPhilip Sibanda, ufake imali engaka 20 pounds or whatever okwanisa ukufaka. Ayi okwanise ukufaka, ungabe ufake 5, ungabe ufake 2, ungabe ufake 10, abanye bafuna ukufaka 50, kuya ukuthi ufuna ukufaka malini. Right. Asibuyele embuzweni wethu ama-shares Jaheldala.
Okay, siyabonga uMr Mkhwena laphana I asked the question. Ngizophendula ngithi i-Highlanders Football Club. I-Highlanders Football Club is not for sale. That's the first thing. Ngoba akula umuntu ozayithengisa because akula umuntu othi nguye yakhe. That's the first point engifuna ukuyiraise. The second point engifuna ukuyiraise ukuthi I can count for you over my head more than 15 clubs in Zimbabwe which were owned by one of the richest people in Zimbabwe, and all those clubs are no more. Sikhuluma ngama clubs ayeonwa ngama the wealthiest people in Zimbabwe. They are over 15 engawabala. Sikhuluma ngamaZulu, sikhulume ngabo Baimo, sikhulume they are Shooting Stars, sikhulume ngabo Njube Sundowns, that were owned by the richest people in Zimbabwe, and those clubs are no more today. But Highlanders Football Club, which is owned by the community, is still there, even though it is limping. So, Tina, mina personally, I recognize umsebenzi omkhulu oyenziwe ngabadala bethu esibasolayo. Some of them, bathengisa imbuzi, you will not believe, bathengisa imbuzi to be able to support Highlanders. But mina, I'm saying, Tina, njengabantwana be-Highlanders, some of us have moved to different places. Some of us have seen better ways which can assist the club. Let's unite. For example, I came up with this initiative. I know that we have done a system which people in different ways can put in money. When we finish to pay this debt, we need to ask ourselves a question now. What can we do to assist Highlanders? Already there are points which are raised. Someone can have a grinding mill, have a company like and then Highlanders Football Club. Okay, if in a grinding mill in a company and I want to use the Highlanders Football Club brand Uposo in that Empupiniam, and I'm going to give the club for every Empupeting where I'm going to give the club 2%. Those are the things that we must be talking about, but not to be talking about Highlanders being sold, because Highlanders, it will never be sold to niggas. We've got clubs like Barcelona, they are owned by the community. We've got clubs like Atletico Bilbao, they're owned by the community. We should be looking at those clubs. We've got people, say UK, America, say Canada, say Spain, all those ideas. Let's come in and see, okay, we are a community club. How then can we assist our club? But in my view, I came up with the initiative to say, whatever we do, we must clear the debt and we move forward.
Right. Bawethu nxa kuyibani usixhuma sihamba lejahe elidala othiwa nguNodumo Nyathi khona ngale umfana wama supporters ethu ngobula eSouth Africa khona ngale namhlanje baza kuhlasela mfana kumele ube ready ukuphendula imibuzo ngoba abantu be-Highlander ngiyabazi bake bangifake ekhoneni kwelinye ilanga lapha kudlala iMasiko United eMcheke Stadium le-Highlander kwathiwa mina ngoba sengisebenza eMasiko senginguMasiko United supporter ngathi hayi bantu benkosi libuye ku-wrong button mina ngiyibhosi ngaze ngancedwa ngulokhuzeni ubhururu wabo seCanada ulikhwagama wathi hayi liyamhlolela udawu right nanko-ke omumbuzo lapha uthi mina from today ayesombuzo uthi from mina today ngizafaka 500 rand every month until siqede isikolo nje bisa kimi i-account ye-South Africa ngiqale manje uyabona-ke amajaha uyabona ngamajaha kithi uyabo
siyabonga Golide siyabonga Chuma United will clear this debt.
How do you feel nxa ubona amajaha kithi senzeni?
You know, I always say izenzo kungemazwi and engufisayo ukuthi singaba labo Golide abangu-1000 next week siyabe sibuya la sizokutshela ukuthi we've cleared Highlanders Football Club debt.
Nansi-ke inye lapha akuboneleki lenza njani ngabantu abathengisa ama-t-shirts awe-team without the team's approvals? Nanku umbuzo.
This is a good question. Tina, I will first answer on my side. In South Africa, for example, what we have done, every place esibona khona umuntu othengisa izinto ze-Highlanders, most of the time siyakhuluma nabo sibatshela ukuthi we believe that ungumuntu wa-Highlanders and then we want to work together. So every time nxa siba lama meetings lapha, what we do, we tell abantu laba nothi sizaba le meeting endaweni enje. Then we always negotiate lalabana abantu ukuthi can you come to the meetings lizothengisa izinto zenu leziya, and then at the end of the day ubusuchiya lawo okuncane ehlise siza kuphosela esikhomeni se-Highlanders. And this is what we are encouraging all over indawo ezahlukeneyo ukuthi even the club ekhaya is trying to do that ukuthi wonke umuntu othengisa into ze-Highlanders we don't need to fight, we need to work nalabana abantu ukuthi nxa into yakhe ayithengisa yena even ayithengisa nge-20 rand or 50 rand, if the club can get 5 rand from that sale, it is better than ukuthi club ingatholi lutho. So it is one of the things i-club layo emele kuphushe ekhaya ngale, but thina on our side this is what we are doing, and the club I'm sure that bazokwenza lokho, and we continue telling them ukuthi it is better for someone othengisa into ye-50 rand for the club to get 5 rand out of it than for someone to get that 50 rand club ingatholi lutho.
Right. Now komunye umbuzo lapha. First and foremost, I want to make it clear here ukuthi mina I don't talk on other people's pages, but lo umbuzo I think uqondane lawe ukubana xa kulamanye amalokhuzeni ayenzakalayo ama-donations ayenzakalayo how far do you know, but nanku umbuzo wena uzaziphendulela. Ujaha uyabuza umthandazo umfana kaNgwenya laphana athi how far has the crowdfunding scheme gone proposed by Ezra Sibanda recently? Some of us are willing to put our small cents towards helping our beloved team. How does one get to contribute? Uchenje i-question mark ekucine. Ukhona laphana Nyathi yeah uzaphenduka laphana uNyathi ukhanya ngani sefreezile laphana kulo muntu kade emfonela laphana sizwile ifoni ikhala uzayiphendula nje yeke linjalo bakwethu nxa bekhona abafuna ukucontribute laphana lisifakele izimali zenu abafuna ilokhuzeni i-account number laphana silinikeza iqembu le-Highlanders bakwethu silivuse sibhadale izikwelede and ubuhle bakhona ukuthi isikwelede lesi sifakwe ngama-RTGS. Ama-TGS abantu abangu-1000 siyayitshaya kuseni siyibhadale, kodwa nxa siyibhadele laphana hayi phela lathi kumele uyaphenduka ijaha liyaphenduka lingabi le-problem. Nxa sesiyibhadele lathi siyabe sifuna ukuthi sizizwe ukuthi hayi sibhadele phela isikwelede seqembu le-Highlanders, siyabe sifuna ukukwazi ukuthi hayi isikwelede sibhadele. Uyaphenduka umfana kaNyathi sephendukele laphana ningamesabeli mina ngidila labafana bakwazi ukudlala lemtshina yamakhiwa right nango umbuzo ubusubalekelwe umbuzo kodwa ke thina sathi hayi asoze siwucichekele umbuzo zibalele umbuzo wakho jahe elidala uSmayela uhleka kamnandi kanti yayilinda sihlohlile.
Okay, how far has crowdfunding scheme gone proposed by Ezra recently? I'm not really sure about the scheme which was proposed by Ezra, but what I can say is I started this campaign, debt clearance. It's almost a month now. Since the beginning of May, I've been running this. I've been running this campaign since the beginning of May. So, and this campaign, it comes with a South African chapter, a South African FNB account. It comes also with an online crowdfunding platform, which I will also share on your Facebook page.
Okay. So amanye funding awukazwa lutho awazi lutho, but you are the one who started this. You are the one who started it.
Yeah, I started this this initiative end of beginning of May. End of April, beginning of May, I started this initiative.
So in every, let's just say kulama GoFund ahambayo everywhere. Let's just say kulama GoFund ahambayo. Since you started this, so if there are GoFunds ahambayo in other using the Highlanders whatever, you expect all this money to come to you. I mean to be known by you guys, because now we would mean contribute imali ephejini ka Dube. Let's just say eka Dube. Then sembona akulelo kuze so you expect all those monies to be known with imali or not?
I would like to explain that we have got at the moment we've got only 2 platforms abantu abangafaka kiwo imali.
Thank you.
And these are the platforms where I will be responsible for. These are the platforms where I will make sure there is transparency. These are the platforms where I will come back at the end of May to say that these 2 platforms, Okwamanje need 2 platforms. These are the platforms I will come back to say we raised this amount from these platforms and we have paid, because Enzokwenza is we want to raise the money at the end of the month. The money that we have raised, sikambe see a clear part of isikwelede and come back ebantwini sithi madoda nabo sisi. We raised $10 in May and we have paid kulabantu abangu-10 that the club was owing $dollar. Yilaba abantu sesibabhadela imali yabo. I-Highlanders Football Club ayisabakoloti. And then labo bantu ngilesifiso futhi lokuthi if you can even interview them ukuthi nawe uconfirm ukuthi we have cleared laba bantu iclub ayisabakoloti sokusele laba abanye, then we continue up until we clear the debt.
So very good for clarifying that. So far kulama account I2 or was your official? That's what you are saying.
There is one account which is at FNB in South Africa. There is only one account which is at FNB in South Africa. That account, it will be audited also. And then the other one is an online platform that everyone can see how much has been raised on that platform also.
Thank you. Zonkelezo, those are the ones you are aware of.
Those are the ones I'm aware of, and those are the ones I'm responsible for. And those are the ones I will make sure not cent will be diverted. Every cent will be sent ekaya. And the cost for sending that money will be on me. We will not remove. The only cost it costs abakona, you keep an email online platform to the bank account. The cost to send email ekaya, I will take care of it. And every cent will be for debt clearance.
Thank you very much for clarifying that, Jafel. Right, manasibone laphana manasibone awufuna ukuyeqa nxa kukhona ukugijimelayo sizayenza masinya Jafel dala. All right.
No, I'm available. Imbuzo yonke ngizoyiphendula.
Mana I think ngicela kakhulu laphana thathi okay hey bese sigijimela kakhulu angithi right okay bese singaphi laphana bese singaphi laphana hey ama-question laphana no okay abaholi lutho kanti mina ngicela ukwazi ukuthi izikhulu zethu please how can one buy shares okay liyana siyibalile awutsho ukuthi alright lesiyibalile into ethi khona not happy with chairman or Dalwa while those people have you seen that one? Do you want us to go on about it?
Yes, let's read. Mana ngubale ngibele nguphendula nxa ngikhona ukuphendula. Uthi yena not happy if uthi ama chairman awabhadalwa while those people besayina ama players ama contract ashisiwe aliboni kulobungozi lapho ukuthi kudala icorruption ukuthi kuzoba lokudizana ukuthi ifuna usayina ngemali engaka khona izoshiya imali. Engikukhulumayo it's a fact ukuthi abantu abaku executive committee islanders, as far as I know, they are not paid to be on those leadership positions. That's the first thing. Point yokusayina ama players, as far as I know, the players are signed through ama agent. So imali yankhona also imali that is reported on the AGM, because imali esayinwa player, it's a cost to the club which must be put on the financials of the club. So izimali ezikhulunywa, and eqinisweni ukuthi ama players mayethengiswa nxa ithengiswa iplayer kulamanye ama clubs azabe wafuna. So I don't think ukuthi imali eyimfihlo, because ama clubs azabe compete in terms of buying ama players. Dikho engikwaziyo.
Okay, right, besiyeqile laphana evela kujaha la kompofo laphana uthi where are the players eyizibale lama question nxa ufuna but where are the players who played for the club sike sayibamba ikazande laphana that were sold to other clubs? Also, was it they have done for the clubs as they thank you back to the club? Also, can the club be sold to members? I think in general ama-shares laphana.
Okay, I think ngizophendula i-first part liyana. I-club, okay, i-club is not for sale. Ngoba i-Highlanders ayilamnikazi, so angikwazi ngibona ungayithengisa i-Highlanders.
Yeah.
But in terms of ama former players, ngithanda ukubonga kakhulu ama former players. There are so many former players, for example, asathengiswayo who owed imali. I-club yayiwakoloda imali, and those players have actually cancelled those debt. Ngabalisa Gilbert Banda, some of them, ngabalisa Unyoni and other players. So now my players who have done that. And then on top of that, Alexander Masego and other players support in this initiative. I think the players are really doing fun. But isifiso sami yukuthi the players i-club ewakoloda imali, let's raise money and pay though isikweleti lesiyana. Maybe i-player nxa ingathi ikolodwa 10,000 for example, and then i-player usithi hayi okay ngcono linginike mina u-8,000 likhansile u-2,000. This is my wish, not ukuthi sithi wonke ama-players asikoloda imali kawakhansile izikweleti zawo. Mina isiso sami ukuthi let's raise money, every person who's owed simbhadale, but whilst we are going to pay, we are going to negotiate ukuthi ndoda sekukolodwa i-10,000 kunganjani ukuthi usikhiphele wena i-2,000, ovumayo siyabonga esikhiphele i-2,000, but each and every person who's owed imali kasizameni ukuthi sibhadale isikoloto lesi.
Okay, right, mana sibone. Ulobuzeni umpofu uthe that has not been answered. Okay. Mana sibone liyana ethe mabhoso amahle angiphikisani nemibono yenu yonke eliphakamisayo mihle, kodwa kudingeka ukuthi sibe lezi indlela zokwenza imali ngaphandle kokuchaya izimali kuphela. Sidinga ama projects noma azobe mancane kodwa angaphathisa. As we mentioned lapha sakhuluma into eziningi. That's very true. What do you think of that?
This is a very good point. Njengoba nchilo nxa singayiraise le imali nxa singayiraise singaba ngo-1000 sikhipha ama-500. Imali esebe siyiraisile izabhadala isikwelede kusale ne-change, and from this change siya phambili and sithi never again should we have isikwelede. So that money must then be used. For example, ingancedisa eground ukuthi ilungise laphana i-clubhouse ukuze imali i-clubhouse lana ithi bring income to the club. For example, also i-change ezasala siyakhona ukufaka i-jura wall e-clubhouse. Singafaka i-jura wall e-clubhouse, then ama-company can then advertise on our jura wall. That is an income that we can also make there.
You know, in the last 5 years, I used to play football in the UK, you know, with other Zimbabwean teams. And we met a lot of teams from, you know, Zimbabweans in the UK. You know, I have seen people selling Highlanders t-shirts. And with big money. When I'm talking about something like £15, it's a lot of money in the UK. You know. And I'm not reporting. I'm not afraid. I talk my talk anyway. But do you have any knowledge of these t-shirts being sold in the diaspora, or it's just people who go and buy it to the seller and then they pay at the Islanders?
What I know is in the UK, for example, there is a chapter there.
Yeah,
I think the chapter members, because the original replica only comes from the club. Ngaphandle labo nxa bezenzele okwabo ukuthi kuthengiswe eceleni. But the replicas, for example, South Africa, siyakhona ukuthi what we were doing in South Africa was, we would say ofuna ukuthenga iskipa ekhaya. We meet those people, besinike imali. Then whenever we've got a member who's going to Zimbabwe, he can go and buy for them. And then ebesebuya nayo. So in the UK, I'm not sure the situation in Ancona, but like we've said, there are many people abathengisa into the club. And personally, if the club can try to talk to all those people, with whoever is selling is into the club, can there be a portion for a club? But also, kudinga ukuthi club leadership ikhulume nabantu labana, then kube lokuzwisisana okuhamba khona pha.
I'm telling you, if you bring something like 1,000 t-shirts in the UK for Highlanders Football Club, I'm telling you this, take it from me. By the end of the week, I will still pay you. But I mean, I'm just telling you, by the end of the week,
ngiyabhala phansi ama-ideas lokunye engakhona ukuphendula embuzweni yabantu ngiyabhala phansi. All I can do is I can refer that to the CEO, because there's a CEO who's running the club, and then it will be up to the CEO to take those initiatives, because they are good points.
Nasi angiyabona ekade sikukhuluma nasi futhi uthi kunzima kanganani ukulokuza amajesi lamanye ama-merchandise ukuthi athengiswe e-diaspora khona konke sikukhulumayo. To put that as a very important, you know, then we have got good news here. If 500 is ifakiwe ku-account.
Siyabonga kakhulu Golide, and what I can assure you is that 500 is going to clear some debt. No cent will be diverted.
Right. Ukhona omunye obhalela phana wathi mina magainist what ngiyathi say about people who sell boso t-shirts kumele bengavunyelwa. That's all.
Okay, yeah, nguBernard Ngano. I understand. I understand this into ayikhulumayo. You know, in a country where imithetho yama bathi kuyini yama like Highlanders, it's a brand name. In a country where it's easy to use those laws, kuba lula. But now, if you find yourself in a situation whereby you cannot use those laws against those people, I think you need to innovate.
Yeah.
Because you need to innovate and say, okay, I ngeke mbathatha abantu laba mbabophi peace. So what can I do? So I'm just saying, mina, instead of Highlanders completely losing abantu bethengisa, there can be ways i-club enganegotiate nalaba abantu so that for every sale kube ne-portion, because nxa umuntu engathengisa nge-100 rand i-club ithole let's say 10 rand, then omunye ethengisa 100 rand i-club ingatholi nothing, ikuphi okungcono?
Oh, that's a good question there.
So it's very difficult to ukuthi abantu labana i-club ibe against bona ngoba ama-arresting powers abanzima. So we need to find a way to work with those people.
Okay. Right, guys, for those who want to join in, for those who want to come in and ask Umfana Wonyati ama questions, you are welcome to join in. Just say it, then I'll send you the link on your messenger so that you know what we can have our questions, because me, I don't want to lie to you. I might ask ezinye izinto sale zingabuzwanga abanye abantu bese besithi hayi Philip, you know what, your interview was very poor. So Mtela, come in, we discuss about our football team. Let's move our Highlanders. Let's move these Highlanders, the one we used to celebrate, the Highlanders, you know what, esiyaziyo. So, right, Manas Fagama question about, good job, Philip, you're also, good job, hi, Philip. Who's Steve? Who's Steve? This guy is one of my very, very good friends. Hi, Philip, you're also live on 263 Media Channel. Sorry, this may have been covered. How much does Bosso and how did it get into this step? Say this step is cleared. What is the future of the Bosso leadership going forward? Yes, Ubenyeko, he has got a right to know about this. Let me.
Okay,
yeah, go on. Continue while I want to add to Steve Lapa.
Okay, Steve, thanks for your question, Yako. As I think I've answered that, as per the 2020 AGM financial report, Highlanders owes about 700 to 800,000 Zimbabwean dollars. And I've explained that debt it's a legacy debt which starts long back, and it was worse when there was a change from Zim dollar to US dollar. So basically, debt lay was when this economic situation in Zimbabwe started to ukuba nzima. The sponsorship that the club was getting and the gate takings that the club was getting was not enough to cover the day-to-day in management of the club. This is how the debt has been coming. But I'm glad for the past 2 years, the debt has not been increasing. The club has been trying their best to what I can say, to eat what they catch. So now that's why with this, Uguti club has been trying to make sure that they don't increase the debt. I then found it fit Uguti unite Highlanders Football Club supporters all over the world to say, guys, let's meet together, let's clear this debt, and we might even remain with money which the club will then use for other income generating projects. And there are many views that have come in on ways that the club can actually try to manage their day-to-day financials. So Nyazbala Pans, and I will send them also to the CEO. And when I was speaking to the club about my initiative, I was very clear, Uguti, I know there will be a question, Uguti, why kumele start imali siyevala i-debt kusasa kube lenye debt. So this is a very key question which I say to the club, Uguti, I am willing to work with the people to clear this debt, but I'm not willing to answer questions tomorrow, Uguti, why we're in debt again. So, but I was glad. The reason why I had to do this was because I've seen in the past 2 years or so, the club has not been increasing the debt. So we are moving in the right direction together with the executive of the club.
Okay. Right, Steve, check your messenger. I've sent you the link to come in here. StreamYard, follow the AMA instructions on allow, then come in, join. Those who want to come in, join us, guys. Type in add, then I'll add you. And then around 10 past 6, I'll be talking to another guy in South Africa called Begezela Nkomo, or Shabela Ingometi Begezela. So after Unyatin Zabi, Steve, check your messenger. Ungene. Steve is another journalist. He's based in the UK. These are the guys. You know, it's nice to travel. You know, to Zim. You know, sing 10 and say, let's go and watch Highlanders. They're playing Rhinos at Copperfield Stadium. You know, it's nice. City, no, we want to pay in US dollars. We want to put the money in the club. But if you treat us like second-class citizens, we won't do that. We don't want to be treated with with favor. But you know what? We have got guys. We are coming to Bulawayo. Can you organize us about 10 tickets? We are coming to watch Highlanders versus Dynamos at Papa Fields or in Harare. You know, in Madisila. But then if we are treated like, you know, sometimes, you know, it's nice. What is it? Slama guest to Abuya, you guys, they'll be paying us about $25 at 10. How do you feel, you guys, as an opposition? And it's nice. Imagine they need a clapping.
Yeah, that is true. I think what is critical, which I said in the beginning, in each and every family, you always find in each and every family, you always have that child who always give trouble to people. But unfortunately, in a family where there are 10 children, if one child is always stealing from the neighbors, that whole family become known as a family of thieves. While at least we have got 9 children who are good there. So I accept and I apologize ukuthi kuyenzeka ukuthi within us Highlanders kube nabantu abajikele ground, kube nabantu abathithisa abanye abantu. But that does not define who Highlanders is. I would like to make it clear ukuthi these things yenzeka, and I apologize. And as a club, we continue speaking ukuthi kube lokubambana, kube nepeace. As a club, the club is investing on ama marshals to teach our fans about importance of understanding ukuthi in a match, in a football match, uma udlala ibhola lenyawo, uma udlala ibhola lenguqu, uyakhona ukunqoba, uyakhona ukudraw, uyakhona ukulose. So we'll continue preaching that. But Highlanders Football Club cannot be defined ngalo mntwana ophambanisayo.
Okay, right. Those who want to give us a call by WhatsApp, the number is 0044 74552322. 0044 7455232278. Steve, I sent you a link on your messenger. If you want to come in, I sent you a link, and anyone who wants to come in, we have got about 17 minutes or 15 minutes to Usido Nyatila. So if you want to come in, please feel free to come in and ask your mama questions. Everybody has got a right to talk about the Highlanders. Everybody has got a freedom of expression. Highlanders. Everybody wants to see Highlanders doing very well. So feel free to come in here. If you see me making mistakes, don't ever assume that someone who is behind the screen is always right. I can make mistakes. I'm a human being, so I'm not trained to ask the Highlanders questions. I'm only trained to have better manners of talking to people. So if you want to come and ask Undumi, feel free. Don't be afraid. This is your platform. Right. Steve, I've added you Lapana. Check your messenger to help down. Steve Gaston. You call it Lapana, your team. Well done, guys. At Philip and Dumi, keep the home fires burning. See, we are Chanjalo Mildred, Lapana Osiswan, Utigona. Well done, guys. At Philip Dumi, not Dumo, sorry. Keep the home fires burning. See, then Lapana. Alan Gonyama, that is my uncle. Manazam Umfanga Umalumam. Umalumam lo, Umalumam Sibidi. I don't know all routine, Umalumami. And was Umalumam Ufulugun Gena messenger, man and Zamum Tumela Ido Kuzeni. ngimthumele angene. Anyone wants to come in, feel free. Bamba njalo Jahel Dala. Wathi ngufakele i-question laphana ngisamelele ku-add abantu. Ndoda lalamuhla ngithanda ibhola lenyawo ngilifundiswa iBoss mana sibone futhi nyathi baba ya nanko omunye umbuzo laphana. Right, mana zama udinga abantu abafuna uku-add laphana. Umama ala sibone. Still Mzimbe ngena phakathi. Naso umbuzo wakho Ndomi ala. Uyabona leyo ngiyakho leyo nyathi baba ngicela ibhozo
Okay. Ngiyayibona ipoint ka Michael Maseko, and all I can do is to convey that message to the leadership back home ngobulawayo.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Mana sibone laphana. Ngifuna ukuthi khona mbhale yonke uyakhonakala bala lapha sizwe lapho Jahel Dala salokhusi.
Ukhuluma nge-issue yokuthenga i-stadium. I think at the moment let's work on clearing the debt, because singathenga i-stadium sethi bengabe phela abantu bekhoti bezosithatha i-stadium leso ngoba siyakoleta abanye abantu izimali. So that is why I'm saying let's clear the debt and move forward. Ngoba ma uneskolete, you are always living in fear, because anytime they can even come and take whatever you owe. So if we plan on making on building our own stadium, they will come and take that stadium which we still owe.
Okay. Right. Steven, mana mbhale inamba leyo kwenzela ukuthi abafuna ukumfonela. Mana mbhale inamba leyo ngibona ukuthi yenze abafuna ukumfonela ngoba kukhanya ngani maybe abanye kwehluleka but 047455232278. Siyenzele labana abafuna ukuthi kona bafone isikhathi singakahambi. Naso laphana inamba ibhalelini phansi. Balanini inamba phansi. Right, nyathi baba ngicela ibhonke. Kuyakhonakala yini usibona ibhoso izithengele i-stadium sayo that uyibalile le mana simelele abantu bathathe inamba. Guys, feel free. uBernard laphana uthi ngimthumele ngizakuthumela ilink Bernard ngiyawuthumela ilink kathesi mana.
Can I just give me 10 seconds? I want to do something in 10 seconds.
Yes, continue. Yes, continue. Yes. Bakwethu, feel free bakwethu. Sizikhulumele mana ngizama udinga uBernard Steve Sithole mzithe ngikuthumele ilink ku messenger laphana kumbe inamba inaso laphana ufone direct mana ngithinge uBernard umalume uAlan Ngonyama ngikuthumele ilink malumami Bernard laphana ngize ngikuthumele lawe ilink Bernard Ngano sibone Bernard Ngano, I'm sending you the link Jahel Dala. Okay, mana sibone laphana ngikuthumele ilink laphana. Hi, right? Khanya abantu asebefuna ama-link sebebaningi kodwa ke let's try by all means ukuthi sithumele wonke umuntu. Steve sikumelele laphana. Bernard sesikuthumele ilink then abafuna inamba sophendukile Jahel Dala. Right.
Yeah.
Nyathi icela ibhola lesibalile yini kuyakhonakala yini ukuthi ibhoso izithengele i-stadium sayo that izokhona ukukhokha uyi-ansile leyo.
Yeah, ngi-ansile ngithe mina it is a good idea but to invest on such kufuna imali eningi and you cannot invest on a stadium then at the end of the day begcine besithathele stadium lesi ngenxa yokuthi siyagolota. That is the reason why I'm asking for everyone to support the Highlanders Sport Club debt clearance campaign ekuqaleni.
Right, so ungene umfana handsome lapha ukuthi uzasithathela wonke umuntu lapha umfana lapha umzithe uSteve lapha mfana. Steve kunjani?
Bra Philip, right.
Right mfana, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Kunjani wena?
No. Mina amanzi ogeza ngawo yiwe ngwanatha yesi. Right, naso indaba Steve.
Yeah, okokuqala ngithanda ukuthi ngibonge wena Philip ngokuba le-awareness ngendaba ye-team yethu Highlander. Okwesibili ngithanda futhi ukubonga ubaba uNyathi. Siyabonga kakhulu ubaba uNyathi ngento oyenzayo. It's very rare ukuthola abantu abapassionate kakhulu abangenza into enjengaleyo yenzileyo wena njalo nje okukhona ukuthi at times abantu uyangizwa Philip?
Ya ngizwa kakhulu, sizwa kakhulu.
All right, okay. Yazi ukuzibeka in that position ozibeke kiyo ikakhulu uma sidila ngemali. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It shows a lot of passion, a lot of desire for team. So siyabonga kakhulu by doing that. Well, Philip, just to let you know, you're also live on 263 Media on YouTube. So that's why ngibuze umbuzulwana ukuthi abantu bebekwazi ukuthi kathi indaba le vele iqala ngaphi iya ngaphi yani. So just to let you know ukuthi you're also live on a different stream. Mina umbuzo ndawo lapha ukuthi all right imali lesisirezile singakhuluma into eziningi but is there something about the current leadership yethu kubhoso okumele ukuhlolisiswe kahle kukhangelisiswe nje kahle khona phana do we have the right people to move our club forward given the situation esikiyo nale sithola ukuthi kulo izinto eziningi eziphumayo onhlanhla sebethe kwathi look, I'm not having a go at anyone but I'm just asking mina ngami ukuthi do we have the right people leadership such that into zama ukuthi siyenze lapha ingaphumelela ibhoso ingasela squarete moving forward. I know what isquarete less has been ongoing for years. But there's something that has made the square list sibe khona. Njalo nje I'm not saying ukuthi awula club engila square. Ngoba even Philip lapho hlala khona le labana abayi-red bala square angithi.
Yeah.
So
continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
Mina umbuzo wami kahle usekuthini khona kathi vele do we have the right people in the right positions to move also forward, given the current climate, given the current situation, given the current Zimbabwe situation? Have we got the right people who can manage our club with what we have or what we can raise as a community?
Yeah.
Okay, Nyabunga. Maybe ngisaphendula lo mbuzo bengicela ukuthi ufake ama account details laphana Philip, FNB account details.
Yisenza njalo I've just received a message from the other guy we are supposed to do interview. So what I know is actually watching this program, so we can continue until we finish it. He's a Highlanders fan. So let's continue, guys. Let's continue and
okay.
Let's invite as much as we can. Today we want to eye on this. Ipo so nga sesiya hamba lapha lo Steve sithole into right.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Nyabonga. Ngingakaphenduli bengicela uexplainer ukuthi ngiphendula as a Highlanders Football Club supporter. Ngiphendula I'm actually ngiu-chairman we-Supporters Association eSouth Africa. But ekuphenduleni kwami ngiphendula as a Highlanders Football Club supporter personally. Okokuqala i-initiative leyi ngicabangile ngenxa ukuthi ngibona some changes in the ways that the financials Highlanders have been running in the past 2 years. In the past 2 years, for example, there hasn't been an increase, I can say, in the debt. The club has been trying to live with what they get under the tough circumstances. So that made me ngibe lesibindi ukuthi ngikhona ukuthi ngebantwini ngithi kanti kunganjani ukuthi sihlanganele isikole lesi sisikiye. But before ngikwenza lokho I spoke to the leadership esekhaya about my idea, and I was clear also ukuthi because I know ukuthi lami angeke ngiphonge ufake imali engisebenzayo mina ngisebenzela abantu abami. That's the first thing. So angeke umuntu ephonge ukuthi ifake imali nje uyiphosela endaweni. So lami ngumbuzo engizibuze wona ukuthi if sikwenza lokho kusasa asoze sizithole futhi sesiphakathi kwama-problems. So yizinto engizibuzileyo and ngingathola i-assurance, but enye into emele ngiyitsho ukuthi i-economic situation yaseZimbabwe inzima, idinga ukuthi thina njengabalandeli be-Highlanders sibuye nemizamo ehlukeneyo ezosiza abantu abasekhaya ukuthi labo bethole ukuthi bethi run the club better. Kulama ideas areziweyo lapha amaningi kakhulu. Kulama ideas areziweyo, for example, about the clubhouse, ukuthi i-clubhouse liyana kumele ibise imali ekhaya. So kulama ideas areziweyo about ukuthi why not have a milling company ithengisa impuphu Highlanders. So those are ideas ezikhona ukuthi someone can come up with a milling company and talk to Highlanders, ethengisa impuphu Highlanders, uthole some portion of imali. But in terms of leadership esekhaya, I don't have personally angiboni based on ama financials reporting, angiboni kule nkinga enkulu. But at the end of the day, leadership is I saw into echuzwa ngumuntu oyi-one, yinto ehlanganelwa ngabantu ku-AGM then bechoose. So that part mina ngibone ngathiwa ayiso into engingagxila kiyo kakhulu. But the bottom line is we don't expect to put money to clear debt and kusasa sivuke sesinesinye isikwelede. That is very clear.
Right. Ukhulume nge-clubhouse lapho ukuthi probably i-clubhouse can be an income generating project ngowayo, i-Jura Hall, uku-advertise ku-Jura Hall. Khathesi i-clubhouse ngithe ngisekhaya nje ngike ngadlula e-clubhouse lapha. I-state se-clubhouse sona ngokwaso vele sesirongo kabe i-state se-clubhouse. So uthengisa izitshwala, you know, how can we then transform state as a clubhouse to generate income? Yet, this is where I go back again to leadership here. Looking at the state of our clubhouse.
Steve?
Yes.
Continue with the questions because sometimes you have to answer for.
Yeah. So, thanks, man. State is a clubhouse said to. Gule problem. So why has it, I know what this is not the platform to do that, but I want, you see, in order for us to resolve something, we've got to kind of go into the root of the issue here. Ngoba ngingakanyela istate se clubhouse sethu. Ayi, gule problem. Yeah, February, beginning of March.
Yeah, it was the state of the clubhouse was.
I think I understand. I fully agree. Also, I think into mele siyenze njengabanikazi be-Highlanders is that we need to talk about these things. Mina nyakukhola ukuthi raising points asikho kweyisa, kodwa nxa ungumuntu oku-leadership umele ulalela ama-points wonke lawana then ulungise lapho ugobe khona. And just 2 months ago or 3 months back, we had an AGM in the clubhouse. So I asked myself, ukuthi all the members at the Bekopana, were they happy about that? Uzothola ukuthi mhlawumbe they were not happy, but abakhulumanga. That is another problem. So abantu kumele izinto ezimbi esizibonayo sizikhulume ngoba omunye umuntu engxeka kubona. But what I know as of today is that there is work eyenziwa e-clubhouse laphana ukuzama to ukulungisa ama-grounds. For example, the club is actually going ukuyabhadala ukuthi i-practice kwamanye ama-ground when we have got our own grounds. That is also a problem. But I'm glad to put, as we speak right now, they are trying to fix those grounds because iball ikhona ukuthi belungise lona. But now we need to see ukuthi yikulungisa kuphela kumbe yikuvala. So let's see in a month or two ukuthi kuzalungisa. But as we speak right now, there is work happening at clubhouse.
Nansi indaba Steve.
Hayi, ngiyayizwa. At least there is hope, and uma sisizwa nje from somebody who's not in the immediate leadership per se, who's somebody who's very passionate, you know, it gives us hope. Yazi uthi ngibe ngikhangela Philip la ukuthi isikweletu sebhoso, I literally calculated it and rounded it off to the nearest figure, ngafaka nje yaba 800,000. Angithi isikweletu sebhoso sona ngokwaso kuthiwa isingamazi dollar, so isiwo eco cash labo RTGS angithi kuthi ukuthi ngerate nje ekhona namhlanje nje singabe sithi maybe ku50 khorapho kumbe kubani, it just amounts to just over 12,000 pounds. Ngingazi Philip, but kambe sure i-team yezwe lonke nje singehleleka nje ukuthi sibhadale ile 12,000.
No, I think I want to be honest. Can you hear me, Steve?
Yes, I can hear you, Philip. Yes.
I think the problem we have, let's be honest here. I'm a fans here, Highlanders. And the problem we have is we don't love one another, Steve. Let's not run away from the truth. We don't love one another. We have a problem. Steve, me and you, we have been in groups, so many groups on my WhatsApp. Do you know Highlanders? WhatsApp group when you come up with your points, just we raise some points on another platform here, WhatsApp. But why can't we do this and do this? And then when you want to you know, once you tell me things like that, Steve, how can I move on with, you know? I find that there are some people who think they are first class citizens of the team, and then there are people who think they are second class of the citizens of the team. We need to do things like that. People like Nyati, you need to address things like that. When we started this program, Steve, we said we don't want tribalism. Did we say that, Nyati? We don't want pick and choose. Because if we let people do what we want, that's how we don't achieve.
I think Steve akukhulumayo is exactly what made me come up with this initiative.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, it is possible to clear this debt next week. And all mina engakutsho ukuthi trust inzima ukuthi uyibuilde ebantwini. So that is the reason why I'm saying, personally, we have to make sure that there is transparency. That is why after about 2 weeks of starting this initiative, I spoke to Ulrich at Chronicle. We told him exactly how much we had raised, because we are trying to have as much transparency as we can. Because if we fail to be transparent in this initiative, tomorrow, if there is another person who's trying to assist the islanders, it will never work. So that is why I am saying I will make sure that there is transparency in this thing. And if at the end of the month, whatever amount we have raised, we're not going to keep that money. At the end of the month, sizobhadala abantu izikweleti kumbe sibhadala abantu abangu-10, and we need to come back and report ukuthi sesibhadala abantu abangaka. And if possible, we have those people interviewed and those people confirm that they have been cleared izikweleti. And if we can prove to be working together, then we can then say next year, in the beginning of the year, madoda asithayeni futhi ama 10 pound, ama $5, ama malini, and give Highlanders imali to start the year. Then Highlanders will be the best sponsored team in Zimbabwe. But now it all boils down to trust and transparency from the Eucharist to the end.
How happy are you as the players of Highlanders? I know it has got nothing to do with you, but you are part of it. How happy are the players? So are they happy? Can you see that? You can see these boys are, they are just playing. I've seen Highlanders, they lose a lot of good players. Am I right, Steve? Also talk on our players has been bought to Dynamo. Our players, yes, they want money. They are hungry. Even in Lami ngisebenza enye company ngakithi siyawufaka 50 pro phezulu. But how happy are these players?
Okay, before I answer that question, ngicela ukuphendula i-question efakwe nguMichael laphana. Angazi uyayibona na?
Yeah, ngiyabona.
I normally do not want.
Let's read the question so that other people can actually listen. Can you read that question for us, Steve? Can you read the question?
uMichael Maseko uthi mina mangamavi ku-leadership yebhoso ngaphoxeka last year. Thina abalandeli sahamba ku-city council sisiyacela ibhoso ukuba bengasiduliseli stadium while i-leadership ingekho lapho, and at the end we won. Bona bathule lapho.
Okay. Okay. You wanted to answer that question first, Yanit. Then Steve
yes. I unfortunately iqinise kuzwa i-question le, but I need to say something. Last year I raised Facebook. I wrote to the mayor on Facebook, to the mayor of Bulawayo, Umguni. When I complained, because the city council was making, Islanders was paying 20% of gross. Then I complained ku page liga mayor about that. Ukuthi mayor last charge ama 20% kanti angeke kuregister ke na. Mayor replied my comment on his Facebook profile ukuthi leadership, if it comes and talks to us, we can see. When he replied me, I immediately tagged the chairman and I also tagged the CEO, and they went to communicate. They went to communicate with council, and then the council, through their committees, they ended up reducing the debt, the percentage that the club pays. So I don't think point yakhe lapha nomfowethu ukuthi i-leadership ayenzanga lutho. I don't think it's as per what happened. I think as the fans, we started an initiative. I was the one who wrote on Facebook page ga mayor, and he replied, and then leadership, they went there and there was a positive outcome. I think on that part, at least laba abadala lapha nabazama.
Okay. Right, Steve, did you want to say something before I ask a question there?
Yeah. So again, and I want to Mr. Maseko laphana laye ungena ngendaba leadership. Philip uzile wena wathi ama players awebhoso wona I happy na, and umbuzo nalo uyabona Philip, mina ngibelieve into A1. Yeah, ama players, they can move from one team or another.
Yeah.
But for a team enjenge Highlanders, players should be queuing up to join Iposo rather than players going out of Iposo. We are totally sure.
Yeah, yes.
Iposo, brand Iposo should be making the players want to play for our team. Rather than players then going to look ukuthi bazahamba bebhadala imali engcono somewhere. This is Highlanders we're talking about.
That is true. But for that to happen, engufisayo mina, for that to happen is that Tina as the fans, Tina as the supporters, Tina as the owners, we play a part in that. And unfortunately, Highlanders of yesterday found itself with Bulawayo as Gontutu Ziyathunga. Ngitsho lapho. What I'm trying to say is Highlanders found itself as isekhaya Gontutu Ziyathunga, where companies were running, where companies were employing people, where companies were employing abantu, and those same people ngabantu ade behamba begcwala stadium. Now Highlanders finds itself iko Ntuthu Zazithunga. Angazi ukuthi ayitholi point yami. Highlanders finds itself iko Ntuthu Zazithunga, meaning companies are closed. Abantu abasakhona ukuya stadium. Companies which were sponsoring Highlanders are closed. So it takes me and you now to come with innovative ways. Esingabona ukuthi laba bantu abaku leadership, everyone in leadership will always to be a good leader, you work with other people. So mina nawe, whatever ideas esinazo to try and assist them with, okay, now Ntuthu Zazithunga, what can we do now? Because still the club must run. You understand? What can we do now? Because the club must still run. So this is to try and make Highlanders be back to where it was. Otherwise, singapunguchia kunjalo. Surely speaking, sizabasebenzi.
Ngiyambuza something that uyabona kudala kwakule team ethiwa yiMazulu koBulawayo lapha. IMazulu yayijayele ukutraina lapha okuthiwa yiGolden Blake. Yayibona indawo lana thinking uRobert.
Yes.
Was that Robert Mugabe? I can't remember whether it's it must be towards North End Ngala.
Yeah.
Right. Ukhulume ipoint wena wathi iHighlanders isikhona khathesi ya isiko Intuthu Zazithunga, which means the level of support for Highlanders, because people cannot afford ukuya eBoreni, has now gone down. Njalo nje lapha siyakhuluma nje sisithi istadium city council bavele bayadula bona ngowabo. Would it not be, maybe for those who are in the positions to influence eBoreni, be a better solution for our team and training facilities to utilize that vacant area eyayisetshenziswa yiMazulu? Because I remember at one time, I think, if I'm not wrong, Philip Lonyat, iMazulu yadlalela ama-Premier League games ayo khona phana phela.
I think it's a good point, but now also with the new laws which came into effect in terms of AMA stadiums, the stadiums need to be inspected and approved for Premier Soccer League games. For your own information, this season, I think it was only BF, Ngezi Stadium and Platinum Stadium, which were approved as of last month.
But was that not for international? Was it not for international games though?
No. The Premier Soccer League also approved stadiums.
Right. Okay.
The Premier Soccer League also approved stadiums. So, for us to be able to get that stadium to the Premier Soccer League standard, something which is a lot of money, but it's an initiative. For our games where we know that we are associated with fans, then we use those other smaller stadiums. It's a good initiative also. You can even maybe look at like Ngulube Stadium, for example. Our games lawana where we know that there will be less fans. Maybe let's use Ngulube stadiums because it will be cheaper. And then for bigger matches like Cape United, Dynamos, we go to BF. It's another option which can help us cut cost. I think also it must be considered.
So how do you maintain the stadium in Yati? I'm talking about Iloni and other things and whatever, you know. I mean, I haven't been to Papa Phil's. I think no, I went to Papa Phil's when I was covering Madagascar. Was it no, that African team which was playing against the Mauritius, and the stadium. I wasn't happy with the stadium. How do you maintain that? You pay for the water, for the what? How do you maintain all those things? That stadium.
If you remember when I explained, most people when they see Ama stadiums full, they question why Highlanders is not having money. You remember I said for every $1 paid in the stadium, the club gets about 30 cents from that. Now what happens is the council, stadium is owned by council, and almost all stadiums in Zimbabwe are owned by council, except like Ama stadiums which are owned by the company the Platinum Mines. Now what happens is Harare City Council, for example, it owns Rofaro Labana. It says we are going to take 20% of the gross. Imali yonke ebhadeleyo start at 20%. According to Ama bylaws, in my ngendlela engiyunderstanda ngayo, imali liyana is supposed to be channeled back to Ama stadiums for development and to make sure ukuthi ama loan are right. Now, the question now is that money channeled back to those stadiums? Because the club only hires the stadium, and then the council will say, okay, no problem, use the stadium. We are going to take 20% of that. And that 20% is supposed to come back and develop the stadiums. So I think it is the duty of the clubs and the Premier Soccer League to go back to councils and make sure that councils bring back that money to the stadiums. But it's not the clubs who maintain the stadiums.
I got Steve here who wants to donate here Ipo so that we can maintain our loans. So do I have to go via the council and get the permission again? Because do you understand what I mean? So you know it might cost a lot, but he wants to donate a ball. Let's just say he wants to donate a ball. So do I have to go to the council again and say we want to get a sponsorship for a ball? Or we can Ama stadiums are owned by the council. So now Maufunu donate a ball, a BF, we are supposed to go to the city council. But Maune ball, often we donate for a clubhouse, then that one you must go to Highlanders. But for Ama council state, even if you want to do it for Rofaro, you don't go to Dynamos or Caps United, but you may look at the city council say Harare because Yibo Abanigas Stadium. Okay, Steve, do you have anything to ask?
No, I just wanted to support Iko's enzwe Baba Unyathi. I mean, as I said to man, intro yami ukuthi putting yourself in that position where people will also question ukuthi how safe is our money. You know, it is a very noble idea, and I want to clap for you, Baba. Because you've done well, and I would like to say keep it up. Philip, I would have to go now. I will see you on the other side. I still have to maintain this stream on the other channel.
No, thank you so much, my big brother. You know, I appreciate working with people like you, Steve. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah, you know, guys, I sent a link to Justin Sikosana. I sent you a link on Messenger. And then for those who want to give me a call, you can call me on Messenger. I say we are about to wrap up. We don't want to simply Unyathi. There's a lot. We are going to bring a lot of people in this platform. I am prepared to work to bring Abadwe Highlanders. Skosana, I sent you a link. Baba Skosana. I sent you a link. Ubana ungene. So nga ungangena, I will appreciate. And then ukhona imthumele ilink laphana ukuthi bona sithi khaphu ngamafitshane siqede ngoba Unyathi ngifuna ukuthi kona aphenduke futhi ngokuhamba kwesikhathi. I know probably the reason why ungasoze ukwanise ukuthi kona ungithole maybe is because he is not a friend of mine, but I think he can or you can call the number. Let me put that number again for those who want to call. It's a WhatsApp. You can use that number as a WhatsApp. Libuze nje ulokuzeni ijahe elidala unyathi ama-questions amabili amafitshane simkhulule been here since for a long time ayekudla inandos yakhe ujahe elidala. So where is Highlanders in the next 5 years under your leadership with your guys?
First of all, I was just South Africa chapter chairman. I said it was for the past 3 years. So it's 2018, 2019, 2020. This is the end of my leadership as a chapter as a chairman. Then next year in January they will elect a leadership again. But my vision is that let's remember Ubuti Highlanders Football Club in the next 6 years. In the next 6 years, Highlanders will be turning 100 years.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right. Ya mana kanjalo bamba njalo Maseko. Ubusakhuluma laphana Jakala Onyaka.
Bengisithi as abanikazi be-Highlanders kumele sikhumbule ukuthi in the next 6 years i-Highlanders will be 100 years. Now my vision or isifiso sami ukuthi kumele after 5 years or 6 years sithi where we are coming from. We have turned Highlanders around and we have supported whoever is on leadership. And for me, whoever is on leadership, we need to support him because it's not a politics, the Highlanders. I am just here to ask every person to support the initiative and we support whoever is in leadership.
Okay, Marcelo, welcome, Majahilda.
Yeah, Baba. Yeah, okay, ngithanda ukubonga indoda lena nje nyathi. Leadership yami kunjana bengicela ukuqonda lapha uqonsa lo nyathi. Nyathi ngithe ngihamba ku city council ku meeting ye city council. Like ngisithi khona kusacela isikolo leadership engekho ebhoso. Ayikhona mina phakathi esithi hall. So angazi ukuthi khona babenze kanjani ke ngoba
esithwall Baba Maseko esithwall council meeting to vote about reducing the debt.
Yeah.
Indaba lana yaqala, like I said, indaba lana ngayiqala mina ku Facebook profile ka councillor ka mayor, where I requested uthi what mayor, why don't you reduce this one? Mayor was saying, if you want that to be done, the leadership must come and explain to us why they want that to be done. So there was work after that behind the scenes by leadership. And then from that point, the council takes that matter to different committees. And then at the end of the day, they come to a full council meeting, which is then held as it wall, where the councillors will then vote to accept that or not. So indaba elikhuluma ngayo lina kwase kuyindaba eyayisenzakala esithi wall, where the full councillors, wonke ama-councillors were now there to vote to reduce that percentage or not to vote. But the umsebenzi wawusuyenziwe already behind the scenes.
Oh, okay, nginasekile answer yakho, nginasekile baba. Ngiyavuma. And then ngizobuya na kuleni ama-companies leyo ukuthi ibhoso angeke khona icele i-license okwenza ama-companies amaningi. Then sesilinda onyarazo ukuthi besixhase. Why singazenzeli thina ke ama-funeral covers lawa? Kube into esiqedayo. Ukuthi sifuna ukuthi support nasikhona sizenzele nathi. Why branding akukhuli ngale ndlela?
Mina ngizophendula njengomlando le-Highlanders also ngithi mina the first point is to recognize njalo sibonge the work that has been given to us by whoever is giving us a sponsorship right now. And then any other ideas kuzamele thina njengabanikazi be-Highlanders endaweni zethu ezehlukeneyo sithi come up with them. But okwamanje I think whoever is there osinikayo okuncane asibongeni ukuthi uyasinika okuncane, but behind the scenes sibe kwazi ukuthi sibone ukuthi going forward singenza kanjani. Ngibona ukuthi ngaphendula kanjalo.
Yeah, ngoba isikhathi singakunazelisisa ne babe brainwasha those people singa challenge kini. Isingakhona ukuba challenge ama companies. So nje siyaxhasa ke ngalokho. Yabona awusakhona umuntu njani umchallenge because wena sewuhla ukuvalela ngokuthi siyakupha okuncane kanje. Uthiwa indlela kufanele sikubhekiseni lathi tonight.
Yeah, ngiyayizwa ipoint yakho Maseko. Yazi uqaliseni bengithe mina nxa usekhaya ungena kudla and umakhelwane wakho ekwazi ukuthi wena ukudla unakho, uzabuya for example ezokunika i1 kg yechukela, when maybe wona dumele uthole 10 kg yechukela, but wena nxa uthi vele unganayo ichukela angeke uyale. That is why ngisithi mina kuqhakathekile ukuthi thina njengabanikazi beHighlanders, let's move Highlanders from this deep that is ephakathi kwayo, because nxa unesikwelede umuntu uzafika ukutshela ukuthi ndoda mina ngizakunika $10 ngoba uyakwazi ukuthi wena vele uyakoloda and wena asoze wenze lutho ngoba uyakoloda. That is why mina ngicabanga ukuthi kasibambaneni sikhiphe iHighlanders kulesi sikwelede ukuze ukuthi even lo muntu oku leadership maye siya negotiate i-sponsorship for Highlanders ebe nama powers. But in my view right now, whoever is on leadership nxa siya negotiate for any sponsorship handicapped, because abantu bayakwazi vele basesikolodeni labana abantu badinga imali yokuthi diesel, badinga imali yokuthi benze lokhu nalokhu. So let's move Highlanders out of this dish and then we go forward. So I'm really asking whoever is listening ukuthi can we unite and clear this debt and make sure that Highlanders will not be in debt again.
Are you answered, Maseko?
Hayi ngiyabonga ila maningi. Yeah, sengenesekile imbuzo amadeni la baba.
Right, I've got
Thanks,
one guy I sent. Maseko, are you okay?
Hayi ngishapo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We want to see Highlanders in Sia family. So I've sent one guy okuthiwa ngugolide i-message lokuzela ukuthi asijoyine, then we'll finish in 5 minutes. Nyathi sikukhulule jahe elidala. But
Okay.
awukhandi
Bengicela njalo ukuthi uqhubeke ufake ama account details laphana ukuthi abantu bekhona ukuwabona bebe bephosele kuncane. Then next week sifuna ukuthi sibe sikhuma ukuthi we have cleared Highlanders debt.
Yeah, man, thank you so much. Guys, I would love what is sibili. Ubabi sembijana jahalako nyathi ubabi sembijana babuye bazo explainer bazikhulumela abantu kuhambe kamnandi ngoba uyabona abantu bayayithanda into ekuthiwa transparent and kube mnandi. Yes, mana ngiwadinga ama-account laphana hayi silawo sibili. Sisamelele umazinyane golide laphana ukuthi angene. Ngikuthumele i-link golide laphana i-follow the steps angaba ama-details out. Hey, ama-message asemaningi kakhulu sengicina engasabona. Bamba njalo. Okay, Highlanders Club. One second. Ukhona owabhaliwe laphana.
Untini ade wafakile laphana.
Yeah, ayakhona somewhere. Ukhona ujaheli wabhalileyo laphana. Mana siwakhangela khona. Right, golide ngikuthumele i-link ngena ku-messenger uyikhangele uzozikhulumela then sesikhulula ijaha ihambe. Mana sibona. Oops, aphezulu akhatshana phezulu. Right, guys, ngiyalicela bakwethu liphosele khonokho elilakho, liphosele right nanka amanye la mana sibona ngathi iyo lawa amanye lawa.
Yes, online crowdfunding. We have got two platforms at the moment. It's FNP and then it's ne online crowdfunding. But bengicela uthi okwamanje ubufake i-FNP account.
Okay, ayithola ikhona phezulu. Don't worry. Okay. Siyamelene. Okay. I think mana sibona. Okay. Yo, ama-message asemaningi, that's why. Okay. Abafuna ukuphosela laphana. Yo. Yo. Right. 1 second. So nanka la. Okay. Abafuna ukuphosela nanka ama-account. Golide uyangena yini Golide? Ngikuthumele ilink laphana Golide. Ya sengenile uGolide nangu la. Right, jahe mdala Golide.
Etha Steve ngono.
Oh bathi etara.
Skifa la.
Thank you very much.
Philile Golide unjani mfowethu?
Ngiyaphila mfowethu kunjani?
Ngiphilile nami.
Hayi siyabonga madoda ukuthi lihlangane libe babili likhulume ngendaba eqhatheke kangaka. Iqhathekile phela lindaba. Thina manje sithe sikhula besingena nzima lapha e-stadium lesiya. Nzima. Imali ingekho senze ukucela ebadaleni ucela umuntu nje omaziyo nje elayinini umcela uthi ngicela ungwaniseni imali yami ufuna ukuyabukela i-Highlanders. Yabona. So mina into nje ngithanda ukuyisho ukuthi undoda lo uNyathi into ezile right kakhulu but Nyathi into eqhakathekile mina I believe ukuthi abantu imali bazayikhipha. Abantu vele ngeke bayiyekele i-Highland. Yes, abantu ngeke bayiyekele i-Highlanders ingene iganga ngeke. But into eqhakathekileyo iyona lento obuyikhuluma. Abantu bafuna ukuba kwazi ukuthi imali yabo isebenze njani. Abantu bafuna ukuthi bebekwazi ama-activities ayenzakala ku-club, e-club enkulu njenge-Highlanders. So okunye okwesithathu sifuna ukuthi i-Highlanders ibuyele ibe yiliyane endala ibe lama-juniors. Ingapho kuba yi-first team yemilapha. We should be able to recruit from ama-juniors yethu abantwana bekhule bedlale ku-first team yethu. So kumele kube le-structure. I-leadership ye-Highlanders kumele ibuye ibambane kuhlalwe phansi kube lama-plans for the club. Maybe into yonke lama-plans awuphonge uyenze okwanamhla kuphela. No. So mina ngicabanga ukuthi indlela wena obuya ngayo i-right but manje into ezokuphoxa ukuthi kumele usebenze kanzima ukuze labana abaku-leadership labo babe accountable.
Yeah, indaba ngiyayizwa Golide and okwenze ngizinikele ukuthi ngiqale initiative leyi yikuthi mina ngibelieve ukuthi Highlanders ngethu sonke njalo engikukholwayo ukuthi uma sibambana njengoba khathesi into engizibhaleleyo lapha ezikhulunywa ngabantu ziningi kakhulu yizinto okumele zihanjiswe kubadala abantu abaku-leadership ekhaya. That's the first thing. The second point is I go back to the issue of the initiative ukuthi at the end of the month the money raised sihambise ekhaya and siyabhadala izikolodo ezikhona ukuzibhadala. And I will come back la to explain ebantwini. That is why during this week ngakhuluma no Ricky ku Chronicle to say Ricky, this is what we have raised and I want you to bhala ukuthi as we speak imali esikhona imali engaka because kunabantu yazi i-transparency emalini iqhakathekile and as long as kungena transparency omunye umuntu engabe nayo imali but engayikhiphi. That is why I'm saying I started this initiative and I call upon every Highlander son and daughters ukuthi they support and I put my name that the money will be for debt clearance campaign and will come back to give feedback and whoever has been paid the condition engifisa ukuthi ngifake ukuthi whoever has been paid and has been cleared abhale la incwadi to acknowledge debt clearance and if possible on such senginika i-feedback kube khona even u-treasurer we-Highlanders uzaconfirma kube khona nalabo bantu asebebhadelwe even if it's another player kumbe i-company esiyikolodayo come ibe khona labo live ukuthi beconfirme ukuthi sesibhadelwe imali engaka so that we show ukuthi we are moving forward. And at the end of the day engufisayo mina ukuthi to prove ebantwini bakithi ukuthi united we can clear this debt and if we do that united Highlanders will be the best sponsored team because singakwenza lokho
next year or even this year or next year sesithi okay madoda, next year singu-1000 singu-2000 sibangaka, asikhipheni ke ama-100 i-team ithi qala isizini silabo 500,000 and asidlali imali yonke esebenze khona as always must be reported clearly kusho ukuthi imali ihamba kanjani. There is no way that we must see Highlanders. Ukhulumile lapha no Steve ukuthi amanye ama-players must be coming to Highlanders. So
exactly, yeah.
Now that ngeke ngathi ukuthi sesikontudu zazithunga mina nawe manje we must be the chief sponsors of Highlanders.
Yeah.
You know, Golide and Nyat, there is one thing I want to tell Highlanders board, and I will say this with confidently, without being intimidated. You know, if I ask you now, Golide, go to your internet now, and Nyat, go to your internet now, and type in how many goals did Mercedes score for Highlanders? How many goals did William? Nothing. We don't have a record of anything. Players, I'm just giving you an example.
Yes.
You know what? We have got a club like Highlanders. There is no history. Right. When were our players born? William Kumano. How many kids did William Kumano die? Wabachia. How many, things. If I ask you, who is a journalist for Highlanders or Travella Highlanders? Who are the Highlanders here in Egypt? Who cover Highlanders? Who is he? Also says that I'm a biograph, I'm a players here Highlanders. I'm a biograph of what you want to Highlanders, I'm a players Angaga, Highlanders. You understand my questions? We are living.
Yeah, was.
The world is moved.
I think a point yako. I think a point yako it's a valid point Leo, and I think we've got abantu abanjengabo Love More, former chronically editor.
Yeah.
Love More Dube laban. I think we can work with those people because I know deep down is a Highlanders person. So we can have those initiatives also to say we need that. Actually, it's a must to work on that. And it's a valid point.
Yes. If I now, let's just say, give me one example of a Highlanders player now who is on top right now, on top. The one who scored the hat-trick against Mauritius. What's his name? That boy. The striker. Anyway.
Prince Dube.
Yes, let's just say Prince Dube right now. I'm in the UK. Probably I've got videos of Prince Dube. I want to sell Prince Dube I want to negotiate for Prince Dube for Stockport in the UK. You understand? Then I go and see the Stockport team. Then they say Prince Dube. They look. Prince Dube doesn't have a bio. They doesn't even know anything about him. So how can we sell a player when you don't have a bio of a player? So guys, we need things like this. We need cameras. We need these guys from the diaspora so that we can have Amaya Lopez. We do that. We do a magazine of Highlanders every week or every month. There is a magazine. Who was the player of the month? Who scored so many goals at the end of the month? Who did this? Who got so many yellow cards? Who got the red cards? All that information in our team.
Yes. Very good. Uyakhuluma lapho mfana kaSibanda liqiniso lelo khona vele ukuthi club engange Highlanders madoda liyehluleka even khona pha yakwazi ama supporters eHighlanders ahlala eJohannesburg wodwa they can contribute every year imali ukuthi iHighlanders ibizo raiser imali yayo eyifuna idlalele Pirates. Oh, this year ingadlala le Pirates, next year the Chiefs, the other year the Sundowns. Ama-fans angikhona ngama-problems e-club. Angiboni ukuthi kongona ama-supporters e-Highlanders engehluleka uku-raise imali ye-flight ukuthi i-Highlanders ibizodlala eJohannesburg lapha. Izinto ezinjalo. Yeah.
It's a clear point. It's a valid point. I mean, we can even raise more money for the club. It's a valid point.
Yes.
My last contribution to you, I mean, before Zangena, if I ask you, Nyat, I know this one has got nothing to do with you, but you are a spokesman. I mean, you came in here, imagine today, if I just say to you, Nyat, abantwana baka Mercedes Rambo Smanda, ngibo. Let's go and see abantwana baka our legend, our Highlanders, Mercedes, William Kumar, endlini zabo. You know, the state of the children, you know what? What are we doing as a Highlander to support the children of our legends? What have we done to say, guys, you know, abantu babebuya lapha bezobona uMercedes Rambo Smanda esenza isimanga. But how often do I say, Nyat, let's go and say tata teacher on Rambo Smanda Jr. You know, siyenze nge-half time city. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the son of Mercedes and what we contribute. Why are we doing? Let's show the love we have for our team. Show them. Go and dig them. If I ask you now, Nyatiniti, abantwana baka William uyabazi bonke ukuthi bangaki. Enganyimazi use UK, enganyimazi. You know what? Yes, we have done mistakes in the past, but we can make a new, you know what? We can move forward. Guys, if you want us to be part of this team, I don't want to be anything. I'm just saying, if you want us to be part of it, involve the kids of our legends. The kids of our legends must be recognized.
I think the point I raise, you know, if you remember, the Steve at the Kruma Konanga Timina Tina, we need to be innovative and raise ideas and sell them to Ilokuzen. So all those points, all those ideas, and you know, sometimes compassion oyenzayo, for example, for example, uthi Islanders ihambe yanika ukudla to all abafelokazi bama-former players. That on its own will even bring more supporters to Highlanders. So it's a valid point, and I hope ukuthi mina ngiyabhala phansi, and I will make sure ukuthi ama ideas lawa ngiyawahambisa ku chief executive. But even if ngiyahambisile, we need to continue talking about these things, and we need to bring ama innovative ways to try and assist the club.
Yeah, because right now, when you are working with the Highlanders, you don't know whether the mother of Mercedes Smanda is alive. You don't know whether the mother of William Kumalo is alive. You don't know whether, but the son contributed so much. So much. Anyway, let me not repeat on the same thing. So, Golide, what do you think needs to be done, and what do you think we should be coming next with the, because we are going to have Undumiso Labanye for a long time.
Mina ngokubona kwami i-management ye-club mabefuna i-Highlanders kube the best team eZimbabwe njengakudala nabanye sisesakhulu, it can. There is nothing impossible nge-Highlanders, nothing. It has so much support around the world. Abantu be-Highlanders siyayithanda, mina almost 20 something ngakaze ngiyibukele, kodwa ngihlala ngibuza abafana, kanti ibhosi idlala njani, kwenzakalani ekhaya, kanti why team le singathi ike yakhothwa nguMadinde emalangeni sibe sicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe izavuka. Zero. So i-management must step up, abadonsa amasokisi amadoda lawa, liyawazi ekhaya akula employment, akula bantwana abangadinga imisebenzi, but isoccer ingenza i-community yethu ibe ngcono. So let's try ukuphakamisa ama-sports. They are very important ku-community. Philip, if you can check khona lapho e-UK ukuthi bangaka abantwana abakuma-sports o-rugby obani all around abangasoze bayedinga imisebenzi emakhampanini. So mathina sileka into enjengesport siyenzela phansi, sithi abantwana baye ngaphi ngoba uyakubona ukuthi akula company umntwana azahamba edinga khona umsebenzi. So
no, the point is noted, yeah.
Yes, whenever you are a leader entweni ezinjengesport, please be accountable. Enye into emfuna ukuyitsho ukuthi mina as an individual, as long i-Highlanders ingangikhubanga kungalanto enye engikhubile engingayiboni ihamba kahle, guys, khonoko okuncane engilapho angithi ukuthi just because of i-problem le eyenzakeleyo, and I find it wrong ukuthi i-Highlanders ibuye kithi isibone ukuthi sokulama problems amakhulu. No, vele kumele behlale bekhona, kumele lihlale lilathi. Yiko ukuthi sithole ama-best players njengokuthi manje isizini mayiqala kuyinjengoba ubusitsho ukuthi kungona sicontribute. Highlanders can sign best teams ngemali esicontribute best players ngemali esizicontributileyo team. So ngabahlale be in contact lama supporters. Highlanders angikwazi ukuthi ngayifanisa lana. Iclub enkulu kakhulu. Akula muntu wakobulawayo kumbe eHarare khona ngale ongathi mina iHighlanders kangiyithandi. You can support Dynamos, you can support any team, but iHighlanders ngeke uvume wena iphuma ku-Premier League ye-club yeZimbabwe. Angeke ukuvume ukuthi relegate. Ungayilandeli iHighlanders, kudingakala ukuthi iHighlanders uziyilandele, but ukuthi relegate, I don't think there is anyone in Zimbabwe no office ukuthi wenzakale leyo.
No, that's
So hayi siyabonga madoda asisebenzeni sibone ukuthi kuzokwenzakalani.
Thank you very much for your imali oyifakileyo siyayibona singenile. Thank you so much.
Iye film ungakaqedi khona abo film nganami mina imali lengizayifaka kuze kuthiwe wo makusenza ukuthi ngizayifaka for 5 years ngizafaka 500 every month for 5 years, it's okay.
United will clear this date, and going forward United will sponsor Highlanders.
Yes, I've already started ngifakile namuhla. Next month ungangibuzi vele ngizayifaka ngabuzwa. So ngizafaka every month 500 every month ngizayifaka.
Siyabonga Golide, and what I can promise you is no cent will be diverted. That one I promise.
Yeah, ayasebenzeni sibone mhlambe kuzoba lokubeli.
No, ngiyabonga.
Vele sokukhona.
Hayi lami ngiyabonga kakhulu, ngibonga kakhulu umfana kaSibandi kulethu indoda lo la lapha. At least manje maybe sizanatha amanzi ayehle kwelinye ilanga sesibona impumela zakhona.
Hayi ukulunga kuyalunga ndoda. Let's stay united kuyalunga.
Ngicwa amajese ayalenda vele ngaze ngamfuna ukulithenga kwathiwa asithengisele umuntu lo thina simthengisele ngonyasi.
Hayi akwenzakali lokho ijesi ngelomuntu wonke noma wazi ugqokele Caps ngapha ugqokele Highlanders ngapha ugqokele Dynamos ngapha as long ulithengile.
Yes.
No sizaorganize. No, thank you so much Golide.
Sharp madoda siyabonga kakhulu.
Thank you so much.
Sibonga kakhulu Golide.
Sharp.
Yathi. Hayi. Siyabonga kakhulu Jahel Dala nyathi. I hope abantu for those who want to contribute abafuna ukufaka izimali nansi inamba lapha ni Highlanders Football Club FNB account, a very good account lami le FNB ngiyayithanda account le FNB account lapha i-account number lapha ngo 6278380302 i-Braamfontein i-branch i-code i-branch code ngo2506 ikhona ku screen lapha. Guys, thank you so much Ndumi. Ngiyabonga kakhulu Jahel Dala. Anytime Ndumi uyakwazi ukungithola. We need all those people. Sibesixoxele akulwiwa. You know what, we love each other and akulwiwa akula kuthini. But indaba engiyikhulumileyo liyana journalism ukuthi kona we need history and whatever. If they are failing, I'll end up writing to them ukuthi mina I'll do that because mina I want to see history Highlanders. Ngikwazi ukuthi kona ulokuze uchairman wamalokuze namasfans South Africa ngubani. I need to have a book le Highlanders engiyabe ndibala every week ukuthi Highlanders idlale so yadlala so every month. Every week is super every month. We need to do that. Kube no right away Highlanders. Kube no photograph away Highlanders. That is what we want.
No siyabonga kakhulu kule point lapha eraiswa ngusinyolo lapha ethi simkhumbuza obaba wakhe lapha kuyinto enhle kakhulu. Abadala labana siyababonga kakhulu bayisebenzele iHighlanders lapha bakhona kabalale ngokuthula. Umsebenzi ususalele thina madoda labo sisi ukuthi angeke iHighlanders ife in our hands. Mina personally nxa engafa engikutshoyo ukuthi it not because of me. I will make sure ukuthi I act in a transparent manner and engufisa is all your support.
Thank you so much Jahel Dala. Thank you so much. Mthome ngiyabonga kakhulu mfanami.
Ngibonge kakhulu nami.
Ngamafitshane kuyinto lokuvalisa abalaleli.
Ngithanda ukubonga nje wonke umuntu obe ingxenye yale live broadcast, and I once again call upon all the sons and daughters of Highlanders all over the world to support this Highlanders Football Club debt clearance initiative, and I promise that no cent will be diverted. Asihlanganeni bantu bakithi, and next week or end of the month I will come back to report ukuthi we raised how much and we have cleared how much, and I call upon all of you to support us. FNB account in South Africa, and then there is also a link where you can use the PayPal or credit card. Esayifaka also profile ka Philip Sibanda. Siyabonga kakhulu for all your support. Highlanders iteam yethu sonke. Highlanders will not die if me and you play their part. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you so much, Afegana. Thank you so much. khona isinto hlelo lethu. We must be proud of Highlanders Football Club. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ngathi sangane kunesimwe sonke. Sangane phela. Later I'll be talking to Bekezela Nkomo sikhuluma phela nge-album yakhe. Umfana oshaye ingoma ethi Bekezela. Right, thank you so much. My name is Felix Mandela, Air Marshal Commander. Let's meet later when I'll be talking to Bekezela Nkomo. Ante sikhuluma lejahala ko Nodumo Nyati, uchairman phela wabafana beHighland, our chairman Highlanders khona South Africa. Thank you so much for those who contributed. Thank you so much for those who send our messages. All your messages are fantastic. Thank you so much. Let's meet later.